Wow.
Oh, here we go. We're live. Shit. Sorry, I didn't count down.
3, 2.
No, here we are. Welcome. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, here we are. My name is Ace the GM. I'm your friendly neighborhood game master, and once again, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, Princes of the Apocalypse, the official adventure module. Although it's hardly official anymore at this point. We're going to have to change the name of it at some point. But for now, it's still official.
The forcibly homebrewed official.
Exactly. About as much as most things are homebrewed, I think, maybe. But anyway, we have here our lovely ragtag group of characters, and we will all meet shortly. But to start us off, who remembers what happened last time? If you do a good job recapping, I will give you inspiration.
I could take a swing at it.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah. So we finished. Well, we had previously finished our fight with the old what's his name?
Thurl.
The undead Thurl, and we decided that we were going to try to meet Mistra, the goddess who we were going to try to fix Glarnock and find out some other things from. So we left the house and we found a spot in a crossroad, and we did the ritual that would call Mistra, and Mistra came down and did some funny magic with us, literal magic.
No, not literal magic.
Well, no, not literal. What would you call it? Not literal.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Magic tricks.
Magic tricks. There you go.
Yeah.
Literal magic tricks.
David Blaning.
Wait, like literally, like up close magic. Like pick a card.
Yeah. There was a box. She disappeared, like she cut herself in half.
At one point, she took a coin from, was it Glarnock's?
Yeah.
It was a card.
It was a card.
She was able to remove the lower portion of the thumb and reattach, which is like pretty wild.
That's fucking crazy.
She's the goddess of magic. She's the best.
There was, I mean, pretty much covered every, sleight of hand trick you could. But we asked for Glarnock to be quote unquote fixed, but it turns out that she couldn't fix him, but bestowed a blessing that his fear of fire and whatever his past has fragmented into his brain, he'll have a little help during times when he's freaking out.
Yeah.
We also tried to help Xaldrin, but she could not help Xaldrin either. And that we found out that the thing that is it the fane of the eye that he was seeing is an omen, I believe she said, right? Or she said there's nothing she can do to remove that from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then we went back to the house and someone rolled a 1, and we found out that there was some sort of shadowy creature thing that we couldn't perceive because it would run away every time we saw the shadow of it. And it was following us throughout the woods, heading back to the house. Oh, and also Mistra gave us the house, and his name is Archimedes, and
It's my new best friend.
It's Esme's best friend. Esme was able to use her druid. Is it druid speak, or was it just you were just connected to the house?
I think it's just because I'm like really attuned to nature, I think was what Ace said.
And the wood, something about the wood was like special. So when she touched the wood, she can communicate with the house. His name was Archimedes, and it's a wizard who we don't know how he became a house.
To be clear, he doesn't know
He
how
doesn't
he became out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also does not like Archie as a nickname, just so you know.
No Archie.
Great that's how I called him the first time.
Yes. And it turns out that if you cast spells on Archimedes, he can then the spell is cast through it. So for instance, like we tried all different types of spells, and it would react a certain type of way with the house. One of which there was flames coming through the chimney, and all sorts of things. Like we trying to figure out a way that we can booby trap the house if anybody comes. We also got all rooms. We got our own rooms, which we picked out, and it was. I feel like there was one other thing. Oh, the thing followed us literally to the door of the house, and when we looked out, we saw it again, and it was gone. And then we took a long rest, and I think that's it.
Yeah, that's where we ended. Very good.
The house could also like see the shadow thing. He said it was like a flicker, so that's fun. And then when we started teaching it spells, it like left.
Yeah, we put
also
a warding out.
Yeah, and also the wards have a password that is exxon 123.
That's right. Exxon 123.
Very good.
That's our alarm system.
It's literally your pet's name and your first like address.
That is exactly why I said that.
So yeah, inspiration for Glarnog. Very good. Got all the main details. Just to add in some threads through there. You already knew there was something strange about the house in terms of it having magic on it and like it having ways to channel magic. And I think Gawain asked Mistra something about it. And Gawain asked Mistra something on the lines of, "Can you make our house magic? Can you make it so we can teleport it or something?" And she said, "Your house already is magic. His name is Archimedes." And so that's when you went home and you were able to talk to him. And yeah, it turns out he can learn spells. And the ways that they manifest isn't consistent necessarily because he is a house and he can't do magic the same way that humans can. But if you show him a spell, if you do magic on him, he can learn it and reproduce it in some way. And so that was that part. The other part is that he has a forbidden spell, a permanent forbidden spell on him, which is what was making Miguel itchy, because the forbidden spell can do damage to a certain type of creature, and if whatever creature you choose, and it had been set to elementals. But you guys first turned it off, and then you set a new password, and you turned it back on. You turned it back on for all creatures, all of the creature types. And that was when you heard the sound of something yelping in pain from the front yard. And so that's how you knew that the thing had followed you up to the house. Whatever the thing was that was following you in the woods.
I think it's Fey, Elemental, Celestial, and Undead?
Yeah. So yeah, the effects of the forbidden spell are on the house. All you have to do, if you are one of those and you say the password, the spell will not affect you.
Sick.
And yeah, you guys.
And we also, I don't think Karnak said that we also got a scrying mirror with 3 charges on it.
A ball.
That's right. It's an orb, yeah. That we can scry.
Oh yeah, I just put it in my notes because it's basically a scrying mirror.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's what Mr. gave us.
Oh my god. I have 2 questions. How many bathrooms are in the house?
Like 16.
1.
Oh, there's so many bathrooms.
There's more bathrooms than bedrooms.
Than rooms?
Well, no, that's 1 for 1. So every bedroom is like a suite and has a bathroom. So
Oh,
each of
nice.
these little
Okay,
things
sick.
here is a bathroom.
Excellent. And then, like,
yeah.
if Archimedes is the house, can he, like, is he, like, out here watching us change? Like, is he, like...
He was very clear. He was very clear that he cannot see detail. He just kind of, like, senses, like, presences kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like when porn, like, censors, like, the genitals. And you're like, I didn't sign up for this. And you, like, refresh it. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I would say, too.
Like, if you cast Fireball, it wouldn't end up, like, in the middle of the atrium there. It would be, like, something would happen, but you can't, like, aim a fireball from it.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was the example that Gawain and Esme asked a lot of questions about how the magic worked. Essentially, you got to tell him how you want him to do something. Like, you gave him Miguel cast flame breath on him and on the house, and he shot flames out of the chimney. That's how he was able to do that. He doesn't have a mouth, so he had to use the chimney. That was the only way he could do it.
The way I like to think about it, which I mentioned last session, was, you know, we can't really get him to target people, but we can set up Home Alone style traps.
We can totally toast Santa Claus.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Excellent.
Exactly. He can't target
Eat
people.
these cookies, bastard.
I think you said that he only retains it for like 24 hours, though, or something.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Unless you do it repetitively, unless you teach him every day for a long time, he can only do it. He can only hold on to the spell for 24 hours.
That's the next 35 sessions.
Exactly.
You thought we were doing another dungeon crawl.
Nope. We're just.
We'd like to stay home.
Yeah. We're just fucking around.
You know what?
Home Alone style bullshit. Let him come to us.
Tell the cult where we are and bring it, bitch.
You tell them to come to us.
Send them an invitation.
We'll just send everyone.
We'll send a voice memo.
We stole your eye, bitch. It's just like a cardboard cutout.
Michael Jordan.
That's really funny.
Indeed.
Coolest of beans, guys.
Nice.
So,
You want to play D&D or what?
We have the eye.
You guys, first off, let's. Just one more thing. The example, Gawain was like, "Can you cast a fireball on people when they come in?" And he said, "No, I can't cast it on people. But if you say, cast a fireball in the center of this room at a certain point, then he can do that. Because he can't see where people are. He just knows vaguely where presences are. And he knows where the borders of the rooms are because they're part of him."
Is the house also like the house in Encanto where like things can move? Like if I'm up in my room and I really want a sandwich and there's one in the fridge, like could the tiles move it to my room?
Doesn't seem like that, no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How lazy can I be is the real question.
It's a good question.
Can I teach it Mage Hand and have him become our butler?
Yo.
Hey, this is all worth a try. First off, most of you chose rooms last night when you went to bed. Glarnock has a very moody, broody room over here, which used to be the dining room, but I now apparently is Glarnock's room. Esme has a lovely book-laden room that used to be a little library / sitting area, but is now Esme's room.
I love that.
Miguel has located and then taken over the basement as his room.
Hence the background.
Oh my god, wait, I get it.
Yeah. Poetry has just chosen a normal room, like a good boy, upstairs. Xaldrin thinks everyone's mad at him, so he's just sleeping on the ground in the foyer.
Oh, Xaldrin.
Gawain shows a room up at the top right, top left up here, right above Poetry. And Boneless, what room do you want?
So I asked the bathroom question because I was gonna make my room a bathroom, just to be fucking stupid. Okay. So, what level? Oh, okay.
So this is the first floor.
Okay.
This is the second floor. then this is the third floor.
Okay, sick. Is there like okay? So there's no attic.
No.
Okay. I really don't want to share a wall with Gawain. He's going through puberty. I'll go across the hall from poetry.
Okay, that's great. It's the second floor, right about here. Yeah?
Yeah, does that mean
check
I'm...
it out.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so there's nobody above me also, right?
Not currently. There is an empty room above you. I'm gonna put this
Cool
all
beans.
the way down here. Ah. I gotta make your
I typed
lovely...
into Pinterest 2010 teen bedroom.
Good lord. Well, you nailed it. Here's what we have. That is Boneless's room.
Excellent.
Terrific.
Excellent. I set my water weird down on the bed, like he's gonna be comfortable there.
He's still.
Or no, I put him in the tub.
You put him in the tub?
I put him in the tub so he could splash around. Yeah, let me do that.
You put him in the tub, but you let him out of the tank.
Yeah, he can splash around the tub for a little bit. I'll put the tank like next to the tub in case he wants to get back in. Because like a cat and a carrier, sometimes they're more comfortable in the carrier.
Sure.
For some reason.
You dump him out into the tank, and he just immediately starts thrashing around and splashing water all over the place, and just kind of hisses at you.
You know, there's other rooms, right? Can I give him his own bathroom?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flood one of the bathrooms and then just toss him in.
Just flush him and he pops up in a different one.
Oh my god, wait, can he just be in the water system in the house? Oh my god, that's so funny.
If you want, you can flush him.
I guess I can't. I'm not gonna flush him. But
I assumed
really
you
prevent
plugged
him.
the drain.
What'd you say?
I assumed you plugged the drain before putting him in the bathtub.
I did plug the drain, but I guess there's nothing really to like prevent him from like scooting into like if he wanted to like bop himself into the toilet. I guess if you really wanted to. But all drains lead to the ocean, so there's a part of me that's like, hey,
well, that's
man,
not how these drains work. This is not. You don't have a public plumbing system.
It's septic.
Yeah, it's a isolated
like,
septic
does he have
system.
freedom of movement? Like, can he just like?
When he's in like a body of water, he's like he can be like invisible. I know that, but he's still like when he like attacks like from that water, he still like retains his like shape. So he's
right,
still.
But
like,
I'm wondering, like, if he goes down a pipe, can he go up another one?
I think so.
Or is he limited to following
There's
gravity?
not really information about like pipes for the water.
If he comes out of my toilet, I'm killing him.
No, please.
I'm just wondering, can we get our own? Can we get our own personal Alex Mack?
Yeah, I'll just like
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. That was a 90s Nickelodeon show. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Missed it by like a year.
Oh no.
So tell me what you want to do with the weird tank.
Oh, I'll go into the room that's like next to mine, and just flood the bathroom in there and just like set the tank down and just, let him know that if he wants to splash around, he can.
Okay. Cool. You go into this bathroom over here and just let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Terrific. Again, he just thrashes around wildly and looks for anything to attack. He smashes the sink to pieces.
Good job, buddy.
He's trying to attack the faucet, and he just keeps randomly slapping his watery head into the walls and everything else around.
I'm hearing the banging in the pipes in my dungeon, and I just like pop a valve open and go, "Keep it down up there."
Shut up.
Terrific. And you guys all wake up very well rested the next day, now having found a very nice and safe place. What do you guys want to do? It's a brand new day.
Dye our hair and live here forever.
Kinda, yeah. Like
we start drawing a sign for the outside that says, "Bet you can't get us, Colt."
I think Glonnock wants to just check outside the door to see if there's anybody out there?
Outside the door to the house?
Yeah.
You check outside, and you see the two hippogriffs are out there. They're right up near the house. They're just kind of hanging out for now. And this exxon is out there.
I asked Exxon in Infernal if he saw any, like, creatures lurking out. The shadow creatures, basically, what I'm asking for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't actually understand him. Hey, poetry!
We need Gawain, I think, because he's got the speak with animals.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I only speak internal. All
right, so
it's a two-person job.
I shout, "Hey, Gawain!" and he yells back, "I'm busy."
I'm taking a shit with the water weird.
Exactly. You hear a bunch of loud banging from a different bathroom. You're like, what's he doing in there? He's having a hard time.
Couple of screeches.
Exactly.
Couple screeches. I want to go into the kitchen, and I'm gonna put like a little chalkboard on the refrigerator or whatever is equivalent to like Faerun refrigerator.
An icebox.
With a little. What's that?
An icebox.
Oh, perfect. Like near the icebox, or like wherever, like, you know, the alcohol is, the most like frequented part of the kitchen.
Sure.
And I'm gonna put our little to-do list up there. On the chalkboard, so it says to-dos, like household to-dos, kill cults, talk to the Abbess, find Mirror Bar delegation. It says so you know how it's like really nice to like check things off your to-do list. So I write kill Thurl again, and then I cross it off. Because it's nice to get to do that.
That's true.
And I think we did all the rest of the stuff that was like on my to-do list. So
we also need to add to that to-do list. Make the house mobile.
Oh, but yeah, get house feet. And on the bottom, I put in like really I don't know how to like write passive aggressively like what type of script I would use, but I try to write it as passive aggressively as I can. Gawain, do your fucking dishes.
You guys just moved in.
He's already got piles of dishes.
We had talked about going to do the whole crossroads thing. Do we need Gawain for that?
What crossroads thing?
The crossroads thing was what's her face?
Yeah,
my bad.
That was Mr. Who did that.
Mothra.
It sounds like Mothra was kind of useless. Is that right? Or
it was
not wholly, but mostly yes.
Yeah, it was helpful, but not a cure-all.
I mean, she's the reason that we know the house is sentient.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and
that's cool.
So yeah, just the things that she gave you was that Glarnock, the DC is lower for him to be frightened. He's still going to be frightened by fire-related things. But the DC is going to be lower for him to do that, for him to get frightened. And when he does get frightened, he's still going to have the frightened condition, but he's also going to have a bless spell on him for as long as he is frightened. That was one gift. The second gift she gave was a scrying orb. A scrying orb with 3 charges that do not recharge. You can use it to cast the scrying spell without spell components or without anything else. Mistress specifically gave this to Gawain because Gawain asked to see the trial that would be held for his soul.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he said he wants to watch the trial. The Dream King said no, and he asked Mistress, said, "Can you give me a way to watch the trial?" And Mistress said, "You can use this orb of scrying for that."
Cool. Okay, neat. I think I have to go talk to Lenny still, but other than that, I guess is it just on to the next cult, kids? Like,
yeah.
do we want to do any shopping beforehand?
I think we should get to the water call ASAP, right? Because didn't we find out that the next the next one who was going to be called up was going to be the water guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their playbook is water cult going first, earth cult second, air cult last. Fuck them. That's what my
I
notes
say we
say.
attack the air cult first,
about right.
then. If they're gonna go last, they feel pretty confident.
Maybe, yeah.
Can we frame them? We'll go in looking like water cultists. Spraying
Not a
water.
bad idea, actually. To like pit them against each other to make them feel like. Well, okay, wait. Wasn't there a thing about like they are all communicating though?
Oh yeah, they're all in cahoots with each other.
That's right.
Well,
because wasn't it that
Oh, they're not gonna mess with each other. That's what it is.
Yeah, air cult lady was the one saying. Somebody help me not be wrong about this. Air cult lady is the one who's saying that water, earth, air, because that's how they want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
And they've all kind of decided that, right?
Yeah, because we saw a vision when we touched Thurl's skull gem.
That's right. Okay.
So I have really good like religion check or whatever. Would I have a way to understand how these people understand what they're up to, and then make some sort of propaganda that we could post around to make them go against each other? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking me?
Yeah, because they're cults, so they're religions. So I think I should have a decent ability to get a handle on how to rile them up.
I mean, the religion part is you can try and understand a bit more about what's happening. I think that would be I think the riling them up part, I think, would be a charisma skill. I would say that's probably like an intimidation or persuasion type thing rather than religion.
I could ask Lenny to start doing that for us. Like, if you write something up, I could, like, give it to him.
Well, I think at this point I would need to do some sort of check against the air cult to see if I can discern how they would be taken advantage of, and then somebody with good persuasion or something would need to.
Yeah, like you could. I've got a +4 to intimidation. Like maybe you could figure out like what their weakness is, and like with my, intimidation, we can like, figure out like what to write them.
Yeah, and then I have a +11 persuasion if you want to use that.
Oh.
To then get it out.
Yeah, is this something that tracks at all with the GM here?
Yeah, I mean, you got to tell me specifics about what you want to do, but let's start with that religion check.
Yeah, I think I would like to do a religion check against. I'm thinking the air cult's the one that we want to like try to unseat the most, because that lady is heinous.
I feel like we're all in Esme's room, like with a bunch of books everywhere, like looking through and like taking notes and trying to figure it out. So could I give poetry the help action there?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, sick.
Y'all are.
I look over
among all the books
first,
and plants.
It's so cozy in here.
First thing I want to do is look at Xaldrin.
You look around. You don't see Xaldrin anywhere.
Ah.
Fuck.
That little bastard.
Did he leave? Is there a way of knowing if he left?
You can do an investigation check.
Yeah, where is he?
Did he not come in last night? Did he stay outside? Shit.
No, he was sleeping in the foyer like a little weenie.
Oh, okay.
For how long? Were you watching?
Shit.
I mean, not for a long time. I went upstairs to fall asleep on the floor.
I feel like Exxon would have barked,
If he left?
Yeah.
He's pretty used to him.
He's still here.
I rolled an investigation and I got a 15, so that's not it.
15, I mean, that's not bad. You look around and you see, like, there's a very clear spot where he slept, where the dust has been disturbed. You can't really track him from there. You're not sure. He doesn't. You look around. He's not hiding in the house. He's not. He doesn't seem like he's in the house or in the yard.
Esme, can you ask Dirt and Ernie if they saw him leave? Because they speak
Ask
common,
the house.
right? Oh yeah, we can ask the house. How do we communicate with the house?
I just talk to the house.
Esme lays on the ground.
I lay on the ground and talk to him.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
All right. Esme lays on the hardwood floor and just zones out for a minute and just aligns themselves with nature and with the stillness of nature. And suddenly, what are you trying to say to the house to start the conversation to Archimedes?
Did we just wake up? Is it morning?
Yeah, it's early morning.
I'm just gonna say good morning.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
I do.
Do you sleep?
No.
No, you don't sleep?
No.
That's cool. Did you do anything? Did you read a book or
remained a house.
I don't know. Maybe you look at the stars or the moon or something.
I have no eyes.
Oh, that's right. You said that. Can you feel the moon?
No.
Sorry. I really like the moon.
Anyway. I am a house.
Well, that's cool. Then so you just vibed for a lot of hours. That sounds really cool too, though. I wish that I could do that more often, honestly.
I don't know what that means.
I don't really know how to translate it to house. So
okay.
Good morning. It's nice to talk to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for letting us sleep here.
You are welcome.
Boneless, what was the question I'm supposed to ask?
Did he feel Xaldrin's presence exit the house?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you recognize the presence of Xaldrin if I if I ask you who that is?
No.
Out of the group of us? Okay. Can you differentiate us in any way from each other?
No.
Can you tell how many of us are here?
No. I know you are in the study.
Okay. I'm not sure of the best way to ask this. Did you feel anyone leave? Or any part of us leave last night or any time early this morning?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Yes. Do you have any way of telling how long ago that might have been?
Sometime late at night. Something living left.
Okay, perfect.
A larger
he says it was very late last night.
Yes.
Okay, sick. Fuck. Well, he can't have gone that far. He's got to trance eventually, right? He's full elf, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, so he's got to trance eventually.
I'm not trying to chase him around. What's he know that what we need to know?
He just
what's
he
he gonna do?
All of our shit.
He's gonna go to the water cult and tell him that we're on our way.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
Well, then
about.
let's shake it up and
guys, what are we doing?
Make the water
be
cult.
On our way then.
I think we should.
We talking about the water cult?
Here's what I think. I think maybe we roll this this religion check on the water cult to figure out, hopefully, what they're most insecure about, and then play it against the air cult. So the water cult thinks the air cult's making a move on them or pushing them out.
I love that. Yeah.
Because instead of going for the most strong, let's go for the people that are kind of, we were near them. They're kind of jerks anyway. So
yeah. I like that.
That's what I think.
The water cult also seems the most Because what's that guy's name? The water cult guy that we met with. He seems real, like, he seems a little dumb, right?
I mean, they're pirates, right? No offense to Poop Master McGee upstairs, but
That's really
I
funny.
mean, they're a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is everybody? Should we? Should I check against the water cult and then try to make them think everybody else is against them, or do you want to try to go after the air cult? What do we think?
They feel like they're the most like easily influenced.
Yeah.
So I think that's
I would
a really
agree.
good idea, and I'll help you do that. Yeah, I say let's start this like propaganda machine as best we can.
What if we get them to question the source of, like, that we aren't actually working for them? Basically, reconvince them through trickery that we're loyal to them.
We can try. I doubt that it'll work. Only because like they got.
We
like,
might be able to wrap it together.
What'd you say?
Yeah, we might be able to wrap it together, you know. So like, we get it started that the air cult's making a move on them, and by making them think we were trading against them, that's the air cult trying to, you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't hate that. Yeah, actually, yeah. At the very least, like seed some doubt.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I like that idea. I think this is definitely worth our time. You know, at least to plant some stuff.
All right. So, what do you want to start with? You want to start with a religion check of some kind?
I'm thinking knowing the vulnerabilities through religion check of the water cult might be the way to go here.
Sure. You met religion with advantage as you're looking through all of the now sort of musty books from all the moisture that the plants require.
So the first one was a 7, but the second one's a nat 20 for a 25.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you know for sure from the vision that Gawain had of Thurl's memories that he was able to see is that it's not that they are in cahoots necessarily. It's that they've come to a détente, which means just like a ceasefire, essentially. It's that they're not going to attack each other anymore. It's not that they're going to like each other, but they're not going to inhibit each other. That's the agreement that they came to, or at least what you can surmise of it from the vision that Gawain had. Also from that vision, or what they said, Gar Shatterkeel, he is the leader. He is like the head honcho of the Crushing Wave. And Irisi Kalanoth's description of him was that he is relatively reactive, you know, and that like finding out, he just responds to things, you know. He's very wishy-washy in that way. He kind of just goes, he just does things. And so that is how she was able to sort of egg him on somehow. You don't know how, but that's how she was able to egg him on to being the first to supposedly attempt to do this summoning ritual. With a nat 20, you know that this summoning, the summoning that they refer to, must be to summon some greater power, the power that is their end game, to literally end the world somehow. So that is what they are referring to, and that each of them want to do this, but they kind of want it to be their person. Is the thing. I think it's possible that the only people that really know the true end here are some of the leaders. And in that maybe not all of the foot soldiers of each cult know that each cult kind of has the same end. which is to summon a powerful deity that would pretty much destroy the world. And in terms of the water cult specifically, I think you can surmise that the process for this isn't an easy one. Like, the ritual isn't easy, which is why Irisi didn't want to go first. She wasn't sure who would get interrupted or who would be successful or what would happen in the process. So, you know, you maybe have some time, but wherever this is that the summoning would happen likely is a very special and magical place. And hang on, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. The leaders of the crushing wave are going to be solely focused on accomplishing that. So anything that would get in the way of that would really bother them. That's the big thing that would interrupt them at this point, probably, based on what you understand. Like finding a way to get in the way of their ritual in terms of things that would put them at odds with someone else again. And, you know, just from having heard them talk, that even if they do know that, you know, the other cults have the similar kind of goal, they still want it to be their person. And the water cultists, they really don't want it to be the fire cult. That's who they, like, really don't want it to be.
So they'd probably be a little more reactive than even they would already be if it was like the fire cult interrupting them.
Indeed.
And I mean, they have a new leader. So
the fire cult does?
Yeah, because wasn't what's-her-face the leader?
Oh, Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
Lizzie stepped up. That bitch.
You don't know, actually, because the thing you heard, I think you were there, Boneless, which is that Irisa said another one is going to rise. Another prophet will come.
Okay. That's right. I do remember that.
So I have an idea. But somebody else has to word it with better persuasion or whatever.
I got your back.
And this is spitballing. We don't have to go with this. I think maybe we start... I don't know how much gold we have either, because poetry is poor all the time. But maybe we like pay some people to just cruise out, like, man, just wherever they're going, merchants, whatever. Just pay them some money and say, put these posters up, and they're basically recruitment posters for a joint endeavor between the fire cult and the water cult, or the air cult. So it seems like with the breath of whatever, the breath of wind, the fire grows, like the bellows, you know, the fire grows strong. So it looks like the two of them are like getting together and doing the thing. The fire cultists, the lower ones, will be like, what, you jerks? And they'll get mad, which will impede just, you know, morale. But the higher ups, they'll be like distracted by it. That's my thing. That's my initial thought.
Okay. Do you think that...
We could start with the bakers. They'll probably do it. Everybody who buys
put that on the bulletin board for sure.
Everybody who buys a cake, they
put that on the bulletin board for sure.
Oh my god. Everybody's on the cocaine muffins, and then they get the poster, come join the crushing wave, defeat the air bastards, and they're all coked out.
Oh no.
Let's start.
We did stop selling cocaine, though. We did get them to turn their lives around.
Let's start a clan war between the clans.
Oh man, not another race war. Listen, I started.
I think we have to make the, because there's three. Well, I guess there's four, right?
Yeah, we kind of can't forget about.
I feel like the
fire
on the
cult. Even
I
though
feel
it's
like they're.
now.
I feel like they're on the number 4 now because we
Yeah.
whooped them.
They're like
We went in there.
on the
We
back
did great.
burner. They're on the back burner.
But that's why I think we
Right.
should put them in the air together because they're weak. So the water people aren't going to go after the air people. They're going to be like, oh, those fire dudes are pretty weak right now. We should
Really
take them
quick.
out because they're getting together.
I think I heard the voice of something small. Could whatever that was please repeat itself?
Oh yeah, it's me. Hi. My name's
What
Linus.
did you say, little
My
buddy?
name's Linus. I was making a joke. I thought it was funny.
What?
Yeah. Hi. We met.
I think I just can't hear you very well.
What? My name is Linus.
Oh, that's right, Linus.
Yeah.
Can you just repeat yourself for me, sweet pea?
I was just making it was just a joke. I was saying that we should put the fire cult on the back burner.
Oh,
Right.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Just a little joke.
Oh man, did you pick a room out?
Oh no, I've just been sleeping in Gawain's backpack.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You should probably just keep doing that.
Okay, great.
It's probably.
I'm
more
gonna
comfortable.
he's pooping, so I gotta follow you guys around now.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
That's great.
You want like pop a squat, on my back?
Yeah.
buddy?
Okay. Thanks. And you feel tiny little arms crawl up you.
You are the backpack now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Adorable.
That's true.
I figured,
am.
I'm like constantly warm, so like, it's probably, more at home for him.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
good. Mother's very warm too. We all sleep near her at night.
Before I forget to ask, do we know the names? Okay, so we don't know the name of whoever's stepping up for the fire cult. Do we know the name of the earth cult person? If we have Dar, Irisi, and do we have a third one?
I think she did say it in the dream that Gawain saw, which was Marlos.
Oh, okay. Marlos?
Marlos.
Okay. Sick. Okay, poetry. Sorry, give it to me one more time. What do you want to do?
My thought is that since there's 4 of them, we generally want to make at least one of them feel like they're being pushed out or ganged up on. My idea is that make the fire cult, or to make the water cult think that the fire cult and maybe both other cults are working against them, maybe. So put out some flyers or something like that that's like, hey, join our cause, but like, whoops, we left the water cult out, just to kind of rile them up.
Like, oh, we had these printed already. We didn't want to lose our deposit. Sorry. Like, okay, I love that. Sick.
Yeah, and I think we launch that and then let's them march out and find another cult to fight.
Okay, so let's get this merch launched. We're gonna need a printer, and do you think the Harpers would help us do that? Or at least get the word spread? Because it's gotta be outside of Red Larch. This can't start in Red Larch, because we can't like have them trace it back here, because that's just gonna be like, oh, the contingency plan just did that. Like,
is there any merchants in town from far away? I guess we got to go into town to find out.
Yeah, we might need to do a little shopping. I can ask. What's her fucking nuts that Bones has a crush on? I can't fucking remember her name.
Kaylessa.
Kaylessa?
Kaylessa.
No.
Kaylessa. Thank
Is that her name?
Kaylessa, yeah. I can ask Kaylessa about it. And then, I guess if you guys are comfortable with it, I can ask Lenny if the, oh, my mind is failing me today, so can you please say the name of the guild, the rogue
The
thingy?
Xaldrin.
The Xaldrin, thank you, Jesus fucking Christ. I can ask Lenny if, like, the Xaldrin will help us, like, start these rumors. That's what they're...
They're all shady, right?
Yeah, it's kind of what they do.
Can't you just
governments and...
give them a bunch of rumors as if you just heard them and you're like, I just wanted a heads up, and then did?
I can super try, but it's one of those things where, like, as good as I am at lying, that's how good Lenny is at sniffing them out. So... So I can definitely try, but it's one of those, it's just like, just 1v1ing a boss that's done this for longer and way better than you. So I have a meeting with him later. I can at least talk to him about it, but it's
You
better
should show up a
to-
little late.
I thought about that too. It's a power move. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm just so busy. Yeah, no. I can talk to him about it, but it's better to like, for them, it's better to like tell half truths than lies, if that makes any sense. So if I can work it in there, I'll try. But the Harpers might help us. What do you think, Poetry?
I don't recall who that is.
That's the like the the good guys. That's the like.
Oh yeah. They might help. They seem pretty like above board though. They might not want to
Yeah.
lie. Like Xaldrin.
Yeah,
I'm not
they're
lying.
a little Boy Scouty, yeah. All right, cool. So
All right,
let's
step
go
one?
into town, do this shopping. I'll talk to Kaylessa about maybe a printer. And I'll talk to I'll two birds, one stone it and meet Lenny at the Swinging Sword.
I think the poster should have a heading that says "Every wave has to break."
Ooh, I like that. I would write that down.
Okay.
Every wave must break. And so who are the two we want to pit against each other? Sorry, who are we? Just so I'm clear.
So since it seems like the water cult is being pressured or otherwise is maybe going to go first, I thought maybe just destabilizing them. So it just causes, like you can have a fantastic movement, usurp a king, and if you just make them all second guess each other, the whole thing falls apart.
I love that. And then we all just stab Caesar. That's great.
Et tu, Brutus, yeah, or whatever.
Et tu, contingency. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, does that sound okay? I'll boop into the Swinging Sword.
All right, just we're gonna go step by step because I'm a little unclear on the full scope of the plan. But
no, listen. First thing is a press conference.
Okay.
No more press conference. Oh no.
Step one
step by
is
step.
You guys head into town. It's about an hour walk. Let's have someone roll a DH to see if anything happens to you on the way to town.
While somebody does that, I had a question.
Yeah.
Do we know how long till the dinosaur arrives? That gift, the dinosaur gift.
You don't know. And
Okay.
I don't want to get you to get your hopes up. Based on your last conversation, it sounded like a dinosaur would not suit your needs.
Oh.
Based on what you guys requested.
Oh. I thought we were getting a brontosaurus. Never mind. Sorry about that.
I think aren't we getting multiple steeds? Wasn't that it?
Oh, fuck,
No.
that's right. We were getting like maybe
Oh, we're not doing that? I don't remember what we said we were doing.
No, we have a big ass
I
thing
asked so many times.
that's gonna travel, that can go all terrain vehicle,
yes. That was
get
the
us
final
from-
decision. Which
Right,
was
right.
Instead
Okay,
of
so-
individual things, you wanted one big thing, and that prioritized mobility and speed over strength or other stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
That was how you left it. So that's what they're working on. That's what they're gonna try to get you.
Okay. I just had a question.
Yeah.
Do we know what that creature is, or is it still like
Might find out today.
open-ended? Okay.
I rolled a
You gotta
5 on
talk
the
to your
D8.
mom. What? You rolled what?
A
5.
For what? What are you trying to roll for?
A D8, right?
Oh, a D8. Thank you. Okay, 5.
Yeah.
Great. Nothing happens. You guys make it all the way back to town.
Really quick, guys, did we talk to the Abbess about Xaldrin yet?
No.
Okay, we should probably do that before she leaves.
Where
Yo,
is
and
she?
if we still him on the road, should we kill him?
Can we keep an eye out for Xaldrin tracks while on the road?
Yeah, sure. You give me your survival check.
Actually, wait, what's this little guy's name again?
Linus.
Linus.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do us a favor and go look for our friend Xaldrin?
Sure, where should I look for him?
Well,
That weepy guy that was here?
yeah.
Yeah, but like, where do you want me to look?
Probably
around
start
town?
in
Like-
town.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I was asking, like, where? Like, around town, just, like, everywhere.
Probably
don't
start in town, and then
Do you have a good sense of smell?
I mean,
yeah.
can you like sense him right when you go out the door at all?
Could I sense him?
Like, can you smell him?
No.
Or
Doesn't
like
sound like you can smell.
track
I
him
can't
anyway? Oh,
smell
okay.
very well.
Actually, Dirt and Ernie might be better up at this.
I don't
'Cause
think
they
we
can-
can
they can
talk to them
fly.
either.
Did they understand common though, right?
Ish, and a little bit. Yeah, they
Okay.
understand, like, mount commands, you know?
Oh shit, that's right.
Like, sit,
Does anybody
stay,
have speak
fly.
with animals? Didn't we get a
Queen.
scroll for that?
Esme, don't you have speak with animals?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Oh,
I
So
can
we
speak
could've-
with them.
Thank God. Yeah, if you don't mind
Well,
asking
send
them
Exxon.
And Exxon, yeah.
He's a dog.
Because you could probably sniff him out, yeah.
He doesn't listen to me good. You got.
Oh, that's right, because Exxon, that's what it is, that's right, because Exxon only knows Infernal, and at the very least, Dirt and Ernie know Common. Okay.
So
That's
Exxon
what
can understand Infernal, but he can't communicate back to you. Unless you have speak with animals.
So I can talk to him.
So
and
it's like a weird
he just
loop.
responds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But if you want to hear a response from Exxon, then you have to go. It has to go to Exxon to speak with animals, then to Infernal, then to Common.
Let's get all the buddies to go on a Xaldrin search, and then let's go into town.
All right, so it's
All the
'Cause it's
critters
just-
go.
me and the
Yeah.
hippogriffs
Dang.
and the other.
If
and,
we don't do that, it's just gonna super bite us in the ass.
and
I
the-
just
and the
know
fire
it. So
dog.
I think it'd be
Alright.
good to.
I'm gonna ride the fire dog. Oh god, he doesn't like
You
it. He
should
doesn't like
ask
it.
him.
He's
Good
trying to
luck.
throw me off. Holy shit.
He doesn't like getting ridden on. So
Mhm. All right, I'll
it's
let
your
him.
first lesson in adventuring.
He'll just watch. I'll hang with these other guys are nice.
I pick him up and just put him on dirt.
Dirt gives you a dirty look. But then
Put
he
him on
kinda-
Ernie. Put him on Ernie.
Esme, tell him he's cool.
Just put him on Ernie. It's
Yeah.
easier.
Mhm.
It's literally easier.
Ernie turns his head and starts licking Linus.
Mhm.
Like, oh, this is weird. I like it better now. This is not as hard.
Has,
to ride.
He likes you. He likes you, little buddy.
Okay, thanks.
Has Miguel been delighted by the dynamic of Dirt and Ernie yet?
I haven't really gotten to experience much of the dynamic.
Oh, when Gwen gets back, we got you.
Just there. I think you
It's
have heard me
delightful.
do their voices.
What'd you say?
I think Miguel has heard me do the voices at least.
Oh, okay, good.
Mhm.
Good. They're
But-
just very funny. They're my faves.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
it was back when we left the fire dungeon.
Oh, that's right. That's
Mhm.
right.
And I think when you got to the house as well.
Oh,
But
perfect.
so you guys get to
okay.
town. You guys arrive in town. First thing you do before you really properly get across the border is you send off Linus, Dirt, Ernie, and Exxon to go and search for Xaldrin. They all split up in different directions. Linus and Ernie are taken to the sky, as is Dirt. They're taking different halves of the town, just looking around things from above. Meanwhile, Exxon is just sniffing around the road, just looking for any type of scent he can find. And as you guys properly walk into town, you see a friendly little halfling scampering up to you. He says, "Oh, hello there. How are we doing this fine, bright, beautiful day?"
Good.
Fair to middling.
"It is I, Cricket Sanderson.
Oh, that's right. Fucking Cricket. Okay.
I was wondering, how did your meeting go with the goddess Bofa?"
You
Who?
mean that lady with the magic?
No
trick?
one say anything. Shit.
It was great.
Yes.
It was awesome. It was really cool.
Boneless
sorry.
just looks at their feet.
I'm
Boneless
sorry,
just looks at
who's Bofa?
Bofa D's nuts. And then you get slapped in the face.
Yeah.
I look at Boneless. I got you.
I'm sorry.
Then Cricket disappears in a cloud of pink dust, and you hear a voice on the wind say, "Gotcha, Bonesy!"
I really hate this. I feel I should apologize. I don't really know what for now, but like,
We're good. This is fun.
I'm so
Is that
sorry.
your boyfriend?
That's my ex-boyfriend. We're not together.
And
he sent me to the bad place. We're not together.
Miguel
You
is
guys-
just wiping off the like, you know, the like pubes off his forehead.
He's still smoking those cigarettes. Is he the cigarette smoker? Or no, that was the other
It's a
guy.
different guy. As you walk up to the swinging sword, though, you see, number one, Lenny is outside smoking, just leaning up against a really awkward corner of the establishment. He's like in the most conspicuous position. Like he's really like over and around the back, so you can kind of see him poking out from around the corner, but he's clearly visible from the street. Just smoking cloves. You smell him before you see him. And as you're approaching, you see Cricket Sanderson, presumably the real one, walking out of the swinging sword. And he says, "Oh, I hope you had a good... I heard... Is it true? Did you do it? A meeting with the goddess?"
What's the goddess's
Yes.
name again? You say the goddess's name.
Bofa.
Well, Mistra, of course. What's Bofa? I'm not familiar with that god.
Don't answer that.
We just met somebody. Bofa these nuts.
No.
Is that a... Which pantheon is that? Is that Greek?
I'm
Yes.
just a monk.
Oh.
Just a monk.
Interesting. I must research this. Bofa these nuts.
No.
Is that? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
from
Is that how you say
Yes.
it?
they're from Delphi. Yes.
From Del.
They're from the
Interesting.
testicular.
I've never heard of this deity. I'm very
pantheon.
well versed in religion. I've never heard of this deity.
You
But
should
you met-
really get out for it.
Yeah, Bofa, the son of Testicles. The
It's near Grundle and Taint.
Is that one of the
Met taint?
Therosian? Are those places in Theros? I've heard
they
of
rule over Butholio,
The valley of
Stratford upon Taint.
Polio.
the forest of pews.
Interesting. I'm writing all this down. Stratford upon
Oh
Taint.
man, we have
Butholio,
one 12-year-old boy in this.
Forest of Pew.
He's not here.
I'm getting.
It's
is this-
just south of the shaft.
These are all real places.
Yeah.
Are these part of the domain of this god?
I think so.
Are these, like,
We
real-
just
are
met
these
somebody who
places
was
of
talking
worship?
about it. Is that the goddess that you're talking about?
I was talking about Mistra, the one that you asked to have a meeting
Oh,
with.
Mistra. Okay.
That's a different one. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, great. This is really interesting. I've never heard of this. But
You should
Holio,
ask people
he's
about it.
writing down. I will. I'm gonna follow up with all of the academic contacts that I have. Every researcher throughout the land will find out information for me on Bofadis nuts and their domain of Butholio.
Tell them if they go out looking to be really careful down Taint Valley, you might end up in the Underdark.
Taint Valley. Interesting. Okay, got it.
Because this is gonna
Oh,
be
so it is-
fucking
there's the
Chekhov's
Underdark
nuts.
there,
This
too.
is not gonna be good.
This is interesting. It's getting more and more interesting by the second. Well, anyway, I believe our business is concluded then. We wish you the best on your journey. Please remember to keep us updated. And he gestures, he holds up a little piece of paper to remind you about the paper birds he gave you.
If we need to send you any posters, where would we send them to?
Send me a poster.
We haven't like worked out like the full details yet for like how we want to do this, so like we'll let you know soon. But if we wanted to send you like a tube full of posters, where would do you have an address that we can send them
full
to?
of posters. You could send them to the All Faith Shrine here, and he will make sure they get to us.
The All Faith Shrine?
Yes. The priest there will know how to contact us.
What's that priest's name?
I don't remember.
It's okay. Is that that shady guy that we met in like the beginning of the campaign?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
That is that same guy? Oh,
It's the same
fuck.
guy. Just a very, very nervous man.
Shady guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're very
We'll be in
welcome.
touch.
I have much more business to attend to throughout the valley, so best of luck to you.
Good luck.
And he
Cool.
leaves. He heads out to the east. just walking along with his pack and everything.
What have we done to this poor halfling?
As you approach, you see you're like right at the door to the swinging sword now, and you see Lenny lean around the corner and make eye contact with you, Boneless. And
you
just
want to get a breakfast beer?
He hold up his wrist and goes like that.
I'm sorry, man. I was up really late last night. I needed like that extra 10 minutes turned into like 20. I'm so sorry, dude. First breakfast beer's on me if you want to head in.
He just nods and he says, "I'll wait out here."
Oh, you want to talk out here?
Yeah, what do you want?
Where other people can hear us?
We're outside. There's more people inside than out here. What are you talking about?
Well, I guess that's true. Sound travels in a box better.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. All right. Well, I'll get some beers to go and then meet you out here.
All right. I'll be out here.
Okay. All right, sick. I'll talk to Kaylessa for a second.
All right, you guys go inside. You see Subtlety, Poetry's former mentor, is hanging out around there. He's just chatting with some other locals. And he looks up and gives you a very stern nod, Poetry, when he sees you come in. You see Kaylessa is at the bar today. She says, "Hey there."
Hey, Ace.
Yeah.
Can I, roll for, good hair?
You can roll for good hair?
Yeah, can I roll to, so that my hair looks nice?
As in, did you do your hair earlier? Or are you just,
I think
naturally...
I tried to, make it look nice. I shifted a couple of times. I tried out a couple different bodies and just kind of landed back on,
okay,
Jimmy Woo, because it's, comfortable.
Yeah, I'll take a performance check.
Oh, bad. Okay. Oh, shit. 22.
She says, "Oh, you look lovely today, dear."
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I got some new mousse. It's made out of dragon spit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really good.
Dragon spit? That seems incredibly rare.
It's oh man, it's crazy. Do you ever walk up to somebody and have to know what you want to say to them, and then you totally forget what you're gonna talk about?
No, but I support you.
What'd you say?
I said I support you.
Oh, that's so cool. I should really probably take some more fish oil or something like that.
We have fish oil. Do you want some fish oil?
What'd you say?
Do you want some fish oil? We have some.
Do you have I would love some just
a glass of fish oil? Sure.
Yeah, I would love some.
She reaches down under the bar and pulls out this nasty yellow orangey
just
liquid.
to drink?
Yeah, I love it.
There you go, dear. It helps with your skin and all sorts of things. I'm told. I can't handle the taste, but to each their own.
I can handle the taste of a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I just.
Did you need something?
What'd you say?
Did you need something?
I do. I'm just gonna put this over here I'm gonna drink it in a second. I was wondering, do you know if there are any printers that happen to be visiting town, or are there any printers that aren't of this town but are maybe in towns that are adjacent to here but maybe aren't in actual Red Larch?
Interesting. The printers, I would say the Luruth, I would wager, has a press. We don't otherwise have. You could go and ask in the square, see if there's any of the traveling salesmen have anything that you're interested in. I don't think any of them would have to be able to print, but some of them may have other printed materials.
Or maybe there's a person that maybe a sorcerer around that does good scrolls and shit.
Oh, certainly.
Do you happen to know?
I mean, Galka is incredible with
Yeah,
with scrolls. He has incredible penmanship, I'm certain. But otherwise, I'm sure if you want to print something in bulk, Luruth is probably the person to talk to. I don't think he gets much use out of it, but he does have a press.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to him about it. I just kind of don't want it to get like traced back here. Is the problem. Okay, I'll go talk to him about it. Can I also get 2 to-go beers?
Sure.
Cool.
And
you can just put. How about I just put the fish oil in my beer?
Okay, I was just going to give you like a glass jug.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's do 2 to-go glass jugs, and then
They're a gallon jugs. They're gallon jugs.
Okay, I don't really. The person I'm sharing with, I super don't want to like accidentally, touch saliva. So.
Okay, you can have 2. I'm just saying it's it's a lot for one person.
I can handle it. I'm really good at drinking, so I think I'll.
Boneless.
Yeah.
Come on.
I've gotten better since then.
All
I
right.
got better. My con went up a little bit.
All right, it's fair
I
enough.
leveled up, Kaylessa.
I mean, best of luck, dear. That's 1 gold for the both of them. And then she slides
Okay,
2
here
big,
you go. Here you
big
go.
gallon
Actually,
glass jugs.
here's 4. So, because I believe in tipping.
You're too generous.
So.
Thank you so much. And she just takes it and puts it in her little pouch. She's anything for the rest of you? Poetry, Glarnock, Esme, and I'm sorry, I'm still learning. Is it Miguel?
Miguel,
yes. Any drinks for the lot of you? Terrific.
You have any meat?
Always. I'll ask Claude to whip something up. He's really been trying to, whip those new recruits you found into shape, and
good.
I don't know if it's going well, but he's a tough nut to crack. So, I bet he'll be all right. I'll fetch some meat for you in a moment. Is lamb okay?
Yes, and may I just say, in this moment, your hair looks radiant.
Oh, thank you, dear. You're very polite. That's very nice.
I don't know why I just said that.
Me neither, but I appreciate it. Bye.
I like puff my chest out and I take the fish oil shot.
In fact,
like,
actually,
as hard as I can.
now might be a good time. Boneless. Remember we talked about having a little a tool to use for your reckless behaviors?
Yeah. Because I got that knife on me.
Yeah, exactly. You got to keep that knife on you. So I did the way what we had discussed was a little complicated. So I made something a bit more universal. So whenever we have a trigger, whenever we have something that riles Boneless up, that sets Boneless off, anything that's even if it's just something sudden, I think I'm gonna have you roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
and
excellent. Okay,
if you fail, you're gonna roll a D100. I have a list of 100 different verbs. That, depending on the context, I will allow you to interpret, to enact this verb in as reckless a fashion as you are able, given the circumstances. Some of them are going to be difficult, depending on the context, but I'm going to rely on you to find a creative way to make it happen. The only rule is you got to do the verb. Cool?
Excellent.
First, let's give me a Wisdom saving throw. Hopefully you don't succeed, and we can show what I can.
I got it too.
Perfect. Roll a D100.
Okay, bet. I'm so excited. Can I roll that on DVD? Roll on me?
Yeah. It's right below the D10.
It's gonna bring down the internet.
Oh, I found it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up my internet.
Everyone's.
43.
43. Let's see what we got here. 43 is... Oh, this is appropriate. Gossip.
Oh my god. Okay, perfect. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just...
Yeah, I take my fish oil shot. Mm-hmm. And I immediately go, oh, that's really mean. Oh man.
Some reckless gossip.
Glarnock, it's crazy that you're even like out and about today after running away in the when we were in the fire cults. What was that deep pit called?
The fire node?
When we were in the fire node, like that's crazy, dude, that you're like even like out and about. I like personally wouldn't like even be able to show my face after doing something like that, but like that's just me.
You hear Kaylessa whisper to someone else that's at the bar and point over at Glarnock. Then the other person that she whispers to someone else, and then that person whispers to Subtlety, and Subtlety just stares.
The voices in my head. They're starting again. What do you know about the fire node?
Kaylessa just looks at you and then kind of awkwardly walks away. And
crazy.
I
leave.
Yeah,
I fully leave.
very good.
That was mean, Boneless. That was mean.
Boneless is gone.
That was mean.
Really bad.
Terrific. All right, what is everyone doing?
I'll talk to Lenny when I get out there.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for my meat.
Okay. Big L, Poetry, Esme, you guys doing anything?
I'm doodling bedroom decoration ideas. I'm like,
I would also like to doodle, but I'm going to draw a best friend necklace on a piece of paper that I'm going to rip in half and then frame half of it and put the other half of it in my pocket.
Okay. A best friend necklace for who?
The house.
The house. Oh, very nice.
I'm going to hang it in the house.
Very good. Esme's making a best friend necklace. Miguel's drawing some interior design ideas, concepts. Poetry.
Just doing push-ups.
Just doing push-ups mid-bar.
on the table or on the floor?
On the floor, but like my legs are sticking out from under the table.
Are you
So I'm kinda in the way.
Of a bar stool?
No, I'm on the floor, but like halfway under the table.
The dirty floor, the bar, dirty bar floor.
You hear a sound of approval from Subtlety. He goes, yes.
Don't tell me what to do, old man.
You learned it from me, and you know it. That's self-discipline. Boneless, you go outside. Everyone else is inside. And you round the corner and see Lenny. This time, but now he's like 30 feet away from you, down the away from where he was. So you have to walk really far to get to him now, at the opposite side of the building. So,
what's up?
You tell me.
I thought I was clear in my note. What else do you need?
I need to know. Who's this person you did?
I just keep pace with him, and I hand him his thing of beer, and I just keep pace with him. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna speak in common, and then in between every fifth word, I'm gonna speak in thieves' cant. So what I'm gonna say is, in common, I'll say, "Hey man, listen, we already kind of gave you what you need," and then thieves' cant, I'm gonna say, when I'm done talking, walk in the opposite direction. I really don't think that we have any more business with you. I need to change really quick, and then I'll come find you as soon as I'm done changing. It'll be really fast. So I don't know, man, just kind of fuck off, okay? Bye.
He says, all right.
And then I
won't wait much longer.
And then I want to look just like Joe the plumber, just a really
just
generic
Joe the plumber, yeah.
Bob
citizen.
the builder. I want Bob the Builder. I just
Yeah.
really want to
Just
look like a
overalls
super...
and flannel, just a regular
Yeah, just a
salt of the
generic
earth
little
kind of guy.
guy
Yeah. Terrific.
who's just so unassuming. Okay.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I like go like around like the opposite direction of like whatever building I'm in, and then like so that I'm like around and I'm like walking toward Lenny now as like this new person.
Terrific. He went off into this sort of like tiny little patch of woods here by the border of the mines, the stone mines.
Oh, this isn't good. Okay. Okay, good.
And so now he's just kind of standing at the edge of the woods, waiting for you.
Okay, cool. Sick.
And he kind of just stares when you walk up to him as this different person.
Hey man, I'm really sorry. I have I keep getting tailed. I keep getting found. My little disguises keep fucking me over. And I can't take any chances right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I really got to keep my cover with these guys.
Right.
I'm in like really deep, like crazy deep. Like the little guy, like the kid. I mean, like he thinks of me like family. I mean, I'm fucking in deep with these bitches. They really have no clue what's going on.
That's good. We like to hear that. Because we were concerned you're a little too deep, maybe, Boneless.
What'd you say?
We were concerned you were a little too deep.
I can see. I'm gonna like level with you. I can see where like you would think that, but at this point, like, I think, you know, if I, in those moments, don't believe my lines, who's gonna believe me? You know, who's gonna believe me on stage in that way? You know what I mean?
I can tell you one thing.
And so, like, I get why, like, in those moments, you'd have to question that. I understand.
I'll tell you one thing. Not us. We
What
don't
do you
believe
mean?
those lines either.
What'd you say?
We don't believe those lines either.
Which ones? I say a lot of lines.
That's my point, Boneless. You say a lot of lines. Say a lot of lines to me. Say a lot of lines to them.
All right. Well, let me be straight with you. At the end of the day, Zentarium's where my loyalty lies.
All right.
You know, these guys, they're trying to do some silly ass shit with these cults, and like they're not organized. You know, they just got this like we just got this like new house that they think is so cool, and they're all like decorating their rooms and shit. And it's like, guys, we have to like fight the apocalypse. This is what's really important right now. Jokes. Right. Once this all fizzles out, I am gonna be on top of shit. Okay, I'm this fucking close to getting in, like, to figuring out that Mirror Bar delegation, and I'll have that information for you as soon as I can.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta show something soon, Boneless. I'm not talking about promises. I need to see something soon.
That's fair. My next goal is to figure out what's going on with this delegation. You know, it wasn't. I gotta be honest. At this point, I really thought I was close.
I can let this go because we have a lot of irons in the fire, as you will know. And the thing with the delegation is, sure, we want to get our finger in that pie. We want to keep some tabs on the situation, but as of right now, there are. You might find it hard to believe, but bigger things coming.
Can you let me in on this, man? Like, give me some info here.
Unfortunately, not yet. You can keep doing what you're doing for now. And you gotta keep us in the loop.
I'm gonna do my best. Yeah. These guys are so nosy, though. Is part of the problem. They're always fucking. One of them used to sleep on my floor all the time. Okay. You know, like it's hard. I'm so sorry. It's hard to like to maneuver that. You know, when I've got all these like fucking losers thinking I'm so cool and wanting to be my friend and stuff. You know, it's crazy.
I understand.
This is why the house is my new best friend.
I know.
I understand, Boneless. It's not like I don't understand, but there's a lot of people behind me. A lot of people in the shadows that are just as observant as me. Particularly one you're very familiar with.
Who's that? I'm familiar with a lot of people.
Travis, I will tell you as a professional courtesy, is back in the good graces of our some of our higher ups, our friends in high places.
Sorry, I had some fish oil.
He's got some big plans in relation to these, to what happens next. But the thing is...
Yeah, go ahead.
This is all I'm going to tell you about it. Bullets don't work on elementals. So, it's still an issue. We still want you to do what you're doing. Tell us about the Mirabar delegation. Keep tabs on what's going on. And steer clear of the fire cult from now on.
I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, if I had it my way, I'd take all these guys out. I already took out that cleric, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what you told me.
All right.
You'll get some commands from us soon. And when you do, I want you to know. He's been given a lot of lines both ways. It's hit or miss time. Whatever they tell you, you gotta do. Or you're done.
Will do.
And I'll tell you, you're not gonna want to be on Travis's bad side.
Oh, fucking trust me, buddy. I know.
For what's come out.
You know, honestly, if I'm being honest, I really regret how Travis and I left things, and I would really like to apologize to him sometime.
Mm-hmm.
He, you know, he put me in that other dimension, and I think I kind of deserved it. So, yep, I would really like to apologize sometime to him.
Mm-hmm. You mean that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This fish oil is really backing me up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I know it's really good for my brain, but holy shit, that's gonna be all I'm burping for the next 3 days.
I can just imagine what he might say to that.
I imagine he would make a dick joke that would be honestly just so fucking hilarious. And then we'd probably both laugh and I don't know, make out after that, hopefully. I just miss him so much.
And a figure pops out from behind the tree and says, "You wish, bitch!" And he throws dirt on the ground and it explodes with a fart sound. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I guess I'll never get him back now.
And then he's gone.
Ugh.
I hate it when he does that.
It used to be really charming when we were first together, but now it's like
he's everywhere, and it's really obnoxious.
It used to be kind of hot. Like, it used to be like, you know, I'd be like in the shower and he'd be like, surprise. And that was kind of fun. But like after like the fourth time that you're taking a shit and he does that in the bathroom, it's like not funny anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He appeared in my toilet once. I don't know how he did
it. The toilet?
In the toilet, yeah.
That's a new one. That's he's getting better. Oh, yeah. I hate that for him.
I turned around and he was what?
Did he tell you where he went after he got made?
He had to go away for a while. He went somewhere. He doesn't like to talk about it. Mm-hmm. But somehow, wherever he was able to keep making moves.
I mean, like, this isn't.
And he worked something out. And so now he's got some some irons in the fire that the Zentrim are very interested in.
I get it. Yeah, it's he's a very enticing entity.
He's got big ideas, and yeah, I don't know what he did over there, but he's got some special magic from wherever he went. Now, man,
That tracks.
Anyway, that's all.
Cool
I've
beans,
got for
man.
You. Look out for our next communication.
I got you. I'll know it when I see it.
You'll know.
Okay, sick.
All right. Bye. And he just
Bye.
walks.
I do that.
Casually walks
I waddle away because I am gonna shit my pants.
And he just turns away from you and walks away, very very nonchalant. But he's going into the woods. There's like nothing over there.
No,
you're not sure why he went that way.
When he thinks that I can't see him, he's gonna have to fucking turn around and actually go where he needs to go. But we got to be fucking weird and stoic about it first.
Indeed. You turn around and you waddle back into the swinging sword.
I immediately go to the bathroom and wash my own mouth out with soap.
You do. Everybody, Glarnock, you're eating your big rack of lamb right now. Miguel, do you have any ideas about your room right now? Any good ideas you've drawn?
Yeah, I'd like to get a soaking tub filled with kerosene.
Ooh.
Lit on fire.
Yeah, that sounds erotic.
A nice addition to the room. Really relax at the end of the day.
Of course, yeah. Really heat up those sore muscles. They say that's good for them. And poetry. How many push-ups do you think you've done?
Upwards of 200, probably at this point.
At this point, everyone in the bar is around you, just counting as you somehow continue to keep doing push-ups. 197, 198, 199.
I would stop halfway down, and then just keep going.
Yeah. Everyone starts applauding. Esme, what is this little trinket you're drawing? Can you tell me what it looks like roughly?
It looks like it's basically just what best friend necklaces look like.
It's like a heart
in real life. It's like a big heart, with BFF in the middle, but instead of the zigzag, Esme just rips it in half.
Nice. Does it have your name or Archimedes on it or anything?
Yeah, it has our names written on either side.
Oh, perfect. Very good. Boneless, you come
also,
back.
Esme does not have very good handwriting.
It's very childish, like a crayon. Yeah, it's very cute. Boneless, you come back. Everyone, other than your three pals here, everyone else in the bar is crowded around poetry and have just started to disperse after he has finished his 200th push-up. What do you guys want to do?
Awesome. Well, I let everybody know about the printer. So if we want to do that really quick and get the posters taken care of and then distributed. And then I let everybody know that I did not get a chance to talk to Lenny about the posters because Travis showed up and really fucking rattled me. And I'm sorry about that. But we won't have to worry about Lenny anymore. That's essentially what that meeting was for me to just get rid of him. And that is what I tell everyone.
Very good. Anyone have anything they want to do?
Where were we planning on getting the posters to? Are we just going to try to get them to a merchant to take them somewhere else, or are we going somewhere else?
I'm thinking we can poetry's your dad is still here? Who is this man? I don't remember.
He's my old monastery daddy, yeah.
Okay, so your papa is still around, and he's got a connection to the Harpers. And so I'm thinking, let's go talk to this printer really quick about making these posters. and like checking to make sure that they can't like be traced back here, and then probably give most of them to your monastery daddy for like distribution, and then I guess let's make a plan for like which cult we want to hit first. Sounds like water, but I mean, doesn't totally matter, I guess at this point. Sound okay?
Let's do it.
Let's check out Larub. How do you say his name?
Luruth?
Luruth. Okay.
Luruth's Tannery? Y'all going down there?
Oh, it's a tannery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he can print things at his tannery?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
You actually take a break before we move on?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I meant to, and then I forgot. Let's take 10. Come back at 57 minutes after the hour. Sound good? Thank you. BRB. Hang on. I gotta switch the thing. And we're back. Keeping it going. Where we last left our heroes, they were descending towards the south of town, towards Luruth's Tannery. And as you are approaching this direction, you see two familiar faces emerging from the east, from the direction of Bethender's storage. You see the Abbess Xaldrin Dvorak, and in her arm, she's a tall woman. Under her arm is a rather solemn-looking Xaldrin. And she looks up from kind of like she's got her arm around him, kind of comforting him. And she looks up and sees you, Esme. She says, "Esme, darling, I was just looking to see you, and the rest of y'all too. Oh, y'all look great. How y'all doing this morning?"
We're doing better now that you're here with this one.
Indeed. And Xaldrin kind of just barely makes eye contact with you and looks back down, and he goes, "Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to leave. I just wanted to come and talk. I wanted to talk to the Abbess before, and I think it'll be better if I go with her now. If I go back home, back to Goldenfield."
I can't say I disagree, but you could have left a note or something, dude.
I was just afraid you guys were gonna tell me not to go, and that I might not be able to talk to her. I was really nervous.
I feel like it would have been more of a let one of us take you, or let a couple of us go with you.
I don't know. You guys were just saying you didn't want me to go anywhere.
Because you look like you're fine.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's just I just wanted to talk to the Abbess, and she says yes. We had a good long talk, and we decided Xaldrin's gonna come back to Goldenfields with me. And just because he's got something wrong, he's got something going on in his little noggin there. So we're gonna see if we can get that fixed for him. We're gonna give him some rest and relaxation and help him reset, get back with nature, and hopefully he'll be good to go. And back to his roots. We hope that'll help him reset a little bit.
So before you leave, I wanted to apologize for how I reacted the other night.
Oh, thank you. I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. I don't blame you, but it's, I know it's, you guys telling me that I have a problem, and I wasn't sure I agreed, but, the Abbess thinks so too, so I think it's probably best for me not to, I don't want to get in the way anymore.
Xaldrin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you're getting help.
Is this really what you want?
Yeah, I want to be better. I want to be safe. And yeah, I don't think I can do either of those things with you guys. I think it'll only get worse if I keep on doing dangerous, scary stuff, and having you guys not trust me. So it's all good. I'll see you guys again someday. Oh. Why?
I'm really proud of you for making this decision.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think I trust the Abbess. She's taught me everything, and if she thinks I need to go home, then I need to go home. And she says, "Thank you, darling. I never make you do something you didn't want to do, but you came to me because you thought there was an issue, and you were right. So we're gonna handle it together." So he's going to be in my care for a while. We're going to get some of our healers on him. And just want to let you guys know he's coming back to Goldenfields with me. I'll be leaving soon. And I had some feelers go out for who we might be able to, what type of things we might be able to find you guys in terms of a very large steed. And we got some options for you, actually, if you're interested. We picked a few that we got. Some of them are very strange creatures. Very, very interesting indeed. And they're not all, no creatures the same. But these ones some of them are a little special, very, not they don't have the same attributes as the rest of their type. You know what I'm saying? So we just want you to, think about it. Let us know which ones you want. I would recommend, I think based on what you guys said, and this is a huge get for us. We were able to get in touch with an astro druid from beyond the stars, who was able to get us in touch with a very friendly creature known as a kindori. Very interesting. But yeah, here I made a little list for you. You guys can take a look and see what you like. And she hands you a list of different types of creatures. And I'm going to.
It's like a space whale.
It is like a space whale. I gave some options here.
Keep the list. We're taking that.
You want the space whale? I mean, take a look at the list, because some of these are interesting, and I put some of the little footnotes underneath them of when they're modified. So like the egg hunter, adult, it would have everything the egg hunter does, but it would be really big. It would be it would be gargantuan. The giant elk would also have a 20-foot climbing speed. The relic sloth would be twice as fast. Some of them have climb speeds. Some of them have swim speeds. Some of them, like the kindori, can just hover.
Can we? Does she need to know now what we're choosing?
Yeah, that would be ideal, because then I can get it to you sooner.
All right. So what are the actual? Cause I'm looking at it here, but what are the?
Yeah. So it's you got your egg hunter, a gargantuan egg hunter, I should say, a giant elk that can climb, a very fast relic sloth, a megapede that has lost some of its psychic abilities and malevolent tendencies and attacks and things. You got the kindori, again very special that we were able to get that at all. A brackish trudge, which is essentially like a plant creature. A very big one at that we were able to find, because you said you wanted, not a lot of creatures are big enough to hold like 6 or 7 people, so we had to find some really big things. I got a giant snapping turtle, a giant crocodile, and then a giant dragon turtle who is just like, he's pretty old, so he's like really he's massive, but he's really tame. Doesn't really do much other than kind of like floats around, but he's willing to help. He's really nice, actually. Most of them are kind of ornery, but this guy's, he's old, he's tame now.
Guys, I think the kindori or the dragon turtle.
The relic sloth seems kind of cool too, but I think I'm into the kindori.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer.
Space whale. Space whale.
Space whale is better than anything we would have ever.
I think it's better than a dinosaur. That's pretty
better than that's better than a brontosaurus.
Yeah. It is pretty much like
he
a
has
space
like
whale.
A ton of hit points too.
Yeah, they're huge. They're very big. And I think they're the right size, to fit a bunch of you all in a row. That could be nice, and put your stuff on it. They're very chill.
What's their name? Does the space whale have a name?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know if I don't know if I could translate it. I'll have to ask someone else.
Like it might be like a sound. Like
yeah, it's like a celestial.
Or like a vibe.
It's like a celestial word that I don't know if I could even understand it.
That's fair.
So you're aware, the kindori, they can hover. They can't fly, so they can just cruise along the ground. It's It's like about 5 feet or so above the ground. But that means they can go on different terrains and things like that. But they can't. Whatchamacallit? They can't climb, so they can't go up, and they can't hover on water. So that's the thing. So
that's okay. We've got
you have
people
to go
who
on land travel, and also they're obviously very big, so you can't fit them anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure you park them outside.
I think somebody might have like an Actually, I think I have an invisibility thing.
Got some invisibility.
It does say that we don't have to feed it or give it water.
Yeah, that's the other great thing about it is like other creatures this size, you got to feed them. They eat a lot. Mm-hmm. you got to have some like kind of got some way of really making sure they stay good. These guys are fine. They're used to space.
Is this environment going to be okay for it though? Because it's not space.
He'll be okay. Yeah, he doesn't need space. He's just used to it being a lot colder.
Cool.
Is there anything that he does need?
I don't know. Probably just attention.
Like switches?
Like
yeah,
pets?
I think it's just it's more so the thing about it being here is that it might get freaked out. It's not used to being on planets. It's not used to being on ground. These critters just float through space.
We'll be very soft with them.
Is it gonna be sad to be here?
No, I'm just saying he might need some help adjusting. You guys can help with that.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Can it go to
Cool.
space?
Once.
So no.
Sure.
Not gonna lie, Miguel's considering leaving y'all.
Fair. Oh man, that's really funny. I mean, like, Gawain doesn't have to breathe. Gawain could straight up be in space with this whale. And I wouldn't put. Oh my god, a spaceship. Ugh, he's pooping. He'd be so
what's
excited.
interesting, actually, people actually would, like, when these things die, they just kind of float through space. People use their bones to make ships.
Oh, like a whale fall, but from space. That's
Yeah, exactly.
so cool.
Yeah, people use their
That's really cool.
because they just, they're buoyant in space. Not a lot of things are like that. So their bones are the perfect thing to make ships out of.
Makes a new ecosystem. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, it also means that they're hunted for that reason, which isn't good. But
we wouldn't have to hunt it because we'd have it. So
oh yeah, exactly. Because they're friendly. They're huge. They don't mind things living on their back as long as they're not bothering them.
Which one is this? The one that starts with a Z?
It's called
Kendori.
Kendori.
With a K.
Okay.
Kendori,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
that's the Z one I was talking about. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So we can get him to come down, and but then he can only he can come down and then he can. But if I want to say if he dies it's tough. It's gonna be difficult. So just make sure you keep him safe.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah, and he can. We'll send him back eventually. But again, he can only go back once. He can't. This is a difficult trip. He can't really come back and forth.
That goodbye's gonna be so brutal.
Okay.
Does he have a name?
You already asked. I don't know. I gotta see if I can translate it somehow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your name might be a vibe, like it might be a concept.
It might be something like that. I don't know if I just didn't know how to say it or if it is like a feeling or something like that. But yeah, we can have him beamed down probably by the end of today.
Oh my god, that's so soon. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Is that who we're choosing?
It's up to
I
you
mean,
guys.
That's my vote.
That
Yeah.
kind of has to be. The dragon turtle's fucking awesome. Dragon turtles are fucking awesome.
They're all pretty cool.
But he's old. I don't know what he's got left in the tank. The tree thing was really cool. That
I
millipede.
like the egg hunter.
Egg hunter is cool. What was the? It's not a millipede. What is the other?
Megapede.
Yeah,
It's a megapede. Yeah.
The big
Megapede.
old elk would be cool, but Esme can already turn into that. So
Yeah.
Okay.
The elk. I'm not feeling the elk. I'm not feeling the elk. The megapede is cool, but it does not have the psychic abilities. So kind of,
I love the sloth, but it's slow.
Yeah.
Well, it's twice as fast.
We need
We got a fast
But is
one.
is it powerful?
But he's still slow.
Like
40
can it
feet
like
is not that
roll?
Mhm.
Can it just
he's
like
strong.
wallop things?
No, they're not. Here's the thing: we didn't choose. Like we said, we didn't choose ones for fighting. We chose them for being able to carry all y'all and
So
and mobility.
what does he do good then?
The sloth?
Yeah.
He climbs.
He climbs
Ah.
and he can pull a real buttload. I'll tell you.
Oh.
Mhm.
Buttload.
Hey, that would have been great for the thing we chopped its head off like a million years ago.
Oh yeah, and also like we have a body just out there somewhere.
Just underneath the boat.
Percival's body is still out there.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm
Exxon
gonna
was
say,
like guarding it. He's with us now.
I'm gonna say that that's the space whale is fucking the champion. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Even if it can't hover over water, like we'll find a way.
We've got. Well, I'm thinking like people might be able to like move Earth.
Yeah.
Just for like a second to like create kind of a dam, maybe.
Okay.
I guess it depends on how wide like a river is, but
you have to be real nice to us that day.
Yeah, my vote is the Couture. Couture. What is it?
The space whale.
Space whale.
Kandori. Yeah, same.
That's the one.
All right. Well, I'll get that. I'll get the word out, and we'll get our messages out to our space druid, and we'll let you know. We'll get him. You want it to come here?
Where are we currently?
It should meet us. It should meet us at the temple.
Oh, you don't want to ride it from town? I thought you were going on a long journey. You might want to take it
down the road.
Yeah, down the road.
Oh, that's right. It's far, right? How far is the water temple from here?
Oh, pretty far. I mean, I don't know where it is, but
we should probably meet it at the house.
Yeah, so we kind of need it to get to the water temple.
Yeah.
I mean, we could parade it through town first.
That would be so fucking awesome. Why did we get rid of the cocaine muffins?
No.
We're not. Everyone would have been bugging out.
First of all,
First
of all, I
here they are.
Have 23 cocaine muffins left.
Oh.
We're not giving
What
them.
are you talking about? Cocaine muffins?
Oh, you weren't here. The bakers.
Who's gonna tell them?
The bakers we started. The bakers we started were selling more than the usual town bakery. And
you started a bakery?
Oh, jeez.
So at the fire we talked some people. Instead of killing them, we talked them into coming back to Red Larch and starting a bakery.
Oh no! I vaguely remember you saying this.
This is all Gawain. You have to know. This is all Gawain. This is all Alex.
They were really bad at making breads and pastries. So to sell their stuff, they started putting cocaine in them.
Because it's bad. So they're like, if we drug it, no one cares.
Exactly.
And they're going to get addicted to it.
God,
we'll actually pay.
So we have 23 cocaine muffins to give our space whale.
We're not giving it to the space whale.
I don't think that
we
should give them to the space
whale. That
whale.
might kill the space whale.
It's my favorite thing we've
you
ever
drop
said
it
in this.
right in the.
We have 23 cocaine muffins for our space whale. This is the best game ever.
That on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
I think Mom will be very disappointed in us if we drug the space whale.
Yeah, I'm still right here, so I would say, yeah, please don't.
You tell them we shouldn't drug the space whale.
We're saying we're not gonna do it, okay?
Good. I'm glad y'all got there. I was gonna interject, but it seems y'all got there on your own. Since you mentioned me, I figured I'd say something. And
so definitely the house. I think he should meet us at, right?
Yeah.
And then Ace, before this interaction is over, can I do like an insight or something just to make sure that like one, everybody is who they say they are, and two, that like nothing shifty is like going on here.
Same. I've been thinking that the whole time.
Yeah,
I was like,
totally.
is this actually Mom?
Yeah. Do you want that insight or perception?
Oh, that'd be insight, yeah.
Insight? Okay.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
Ooh.
Can I roll as well?
You can roll as well. Next time you guys gotta choose at the same time. Because we can't have everyone failing.
Perception?
I rolled insight.
Insight, you can roll.
A 12?
A 12. Okay, so two things. Number one, Boneless, you are absolutely certain that that's not Xaldrin. That is for sure Travis again. And he's just biding his time before he sets you up for another slap in the face.
I just glare at him. I just glare.
And Esme, everything seems normal. This is just like the Abbess, you know, just like Xaldrin. This is all in character for both of them. No reason to think otherwise.
Okay.
I walk up to Xaldrin and I hand him one of the cocaine loaves for your travels here.
This is... He kind of squints and looks at you and looks back at it. Yeah, okay. And he puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, Travis would take that because he's a drug dealer. Yeah.
Xaldrin, I just want to say that every time you did the chalice, I got a slight erection.
Really?
Underneath my loincloth.
That's...
And also, I have always I have always respected you and cared about your input for the team. I love you.
Xaldrin, I mean, Glarnock, thank you so much. I forgot.
What is going on right now? Why did you say these things?
That's really
leave me alone. Everybody leave me alone.
You're taking over my mind.
Guys, do we need an HR department?
For a moment, we zoom inside Glarnock's mind, where we see that same huge canyon that divides the parts of his mind that are safe, the lava battlefield full of violence and bloodshed, where people are fighting literally in a pool of lava, just fighting each other, clawing and scratching to the death, and the tiny little rope bridge that has just started to repair itself. And we see a few more strands start to pop up. A few more boards come into place within Glarnock's mind, bridging the fractured place in his memory.
Nice.
And whoom, now we're back. And Xaldrin is just staring really uncomfortably. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm gonna go now. I really appreciate that, though.
Boneless feels really bad that Xaldrin is not going to get a proper goodbye from Gawain. And so Boneless is like, all right, Six, see you around, man. And then, like, as fast as he can, runs behind, like, a bush or something and turns into Gawain. And uses their disguise kit to, like, put the little sailor outfit on.
Yeah.
And then, like, runs back out and is like, Xaldrin! Xaldrin, wait! I need a hug! I'm gonna miss you, buddy!
Xaldrin has a +7 insight. I'm gonna roll to see what he gets.
Can I roll deception?
Yeah, you can roll deception.
Oh, hell yeah. Can he beat a 28?
Holy shit, if he gets a nat 20. Good lord. +11. Fuck. Alright. He's rolling with advantage.
Fuck.
Let's see. Nope, that's a 14 and a 3. He's like, oh, Gawain, I was wondering where you were.
Zal, I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm gonna miss you so much, Zal.
Your voice sounds kind of different.
I know, it's all of the puberties.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that happens a lot. Well, yeah, I'm gonna miss you too, buddy.
I just want you to know that you've been an important friend to me, and I feel like you've taught me a lot, and I just am gonna miss you so much. Thank you for showing me your chalice and being so cool.
You're welcome. I love being the chalice for you guys. I wish I could help more, but sometimes it's more helpful to bow out, and maybe one day I'll come back. Maybe one day I can
I would personally love it if you came back sometime. That would be awesome.
If they can help me, which they probably can at Goldenfields.
Oh, I hope you feel better, buddy.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Oh,
Miguel just goes on was like,
nailed it.
And at that point, you hear the pitter patter of tiny little feet running up from behind you, and you look and see Linus. I found him, guys! I found him. He's right there.
Great job!
I found him.
Great job!
You did awesome, dude.
Thank you. I
Good
found
job,
him.
buddy.
Oh God. Okay, the hippogriffs had stopped to get a drink, but I didn't. I ran around the whole town, and I found him. Help.
You did great.
I think I'm gonna die from running. I don't think
It's
I want.
okay.
Okay.
I pick him up by his belt or loincloth, whatever he's wearing, and just
Yeah.
like throw him on my
Thank
shoulder.
You. Mm-hmm. That's a lot better. Okay. Oh goodness. And he's wearing very
Wave
nice, like
at
proper
Xaldrin
little
while
clothes.
he like goes in the distance, like the
Mhm.
sunsets and like.
Indeed. You see them head out of town to the southeast, down the Cairn Road on the long journey, all the way back towards Goldenfield, down here.
Why do they call it Goldenfields, Esme? Is it full of like sunflowers or like golden doodles? Or
It's just full of dogs.
just full of dogs?
Doodles, not
Just full of
doodles.
Golden doodles.
It sounds like the farm up. It sounds like the name that they would give the farm upstate where your dog went. You know, to go live.
It's just full of little chicken wings with legs. Delicious.
Do I know why it's called that, Ace?
Yes, you do. It's called Goldenfield because of the beautiful wheat fields surrounding it.
Not golden doodles. Got it.
No.
Got it.
Wheat.
Just beautiful golden
It's
wheat.
wheat.
That is in the surrounding area here.
Sick.
You watch
I was
them-
gonna make something up about like the sun rising and hitting the water and everything like lights up, but
You could have done
It's
that
wheat.
too. I would have accepted that as an option, and that would have become the truth.
I was trying to set you guys up for some like a golden shower joke.
you know, you know that it
We've
wasn't
got
gonna be
enough
it.
of these today.
Great irrigation system there.
So she bids you goodbye. She's all right. So the Kindori is gonna show up at your new place. You said, is that what you wanted?
Yes, please.
yes.
Great. Well, so I'll have it show up there. Y'all should just wait around. It should be there by the end of today. Just as if you want, because I'm sensing some indecision. You guys can let me know at the end of the day if you want.
Oh, we want the space whale.
I think
You
we
want the
want
space
the
one. Okay.
Kindori.
All right,
Yeah.
great. Just making sure, just because I was gonna, in case you wanted to, think about it some more. But if you all make a decision, I'll head out right now. This is great. Okay.
Esme starts crying like my parents do at the airport.
And they walk away into the bright sunlight until they are just little blips on the horizon. And
This is legit very sad. that we're losing Zal.
as they reach the border of town, you actually see the Abbess whistled, and you see a humongous creature fly down from the sky, blotting out the sun briefly and landing on the road. She helps Xaldrin get up on it before it takes off into the sky again and rises above the clouds.
What was her creature?
Everyone make a nature check.
11.
13.
2, because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
16.
8.
Terrific. Miguel thinks it's just probably an illusion. It's probably not real. It's probably just like, yeah,
Guys, don't stare at the sun.
some
That's how you
magic.
hurt your
Yeah, it's like a
eyes.
mirage, probably.
You see-
idiots!
The rest of you are like, that's just some kind of weird big bird. Poetry, you recall what she was saying before, and I think you don't know what it's called, but you know that's some kind of dinosaur. It's a pterodactyl.
That's cool.
You should have got one of those.
What's the Jurassic Park
Is it the
music?
size of a pterodactyl, or is it bigger than a pterodactyl?
It's the size of a pterodactyl.
Esme couldn't tell. She's too busy crying.
Aww.
I think it was a Pegasus, guys.
As Gawain, I give Esme a hug.
Oh, Gawain, you're back?
No.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were still
Back to
pooping.
Boneless?
Oh, okay, all right. I feel,
Demon.
I didn't know you could do that.
But you turn back into boneless, but you keep the Gawain disguise on.
I do, I forget, and I was like, oh shit.
You know,
It's so tight. Why is it like a sailor? Why? We're on land.
Esme starts laughing and stops crying.
I guess this was the goal. Sick. Let's talk
All right.
to.
You guys continue on
Yeah.
to the south. Again, we gotta get rid of this picture of your space whale.
Of our
To
new friend.
Luruth's Tannery. Luruth's Tannery is another place that has been, very affected by the flooding and everything that's happened here in Red Larch. It's like a lot of the wall seems to have caved in and been covered with just like tarps and canvas and things like that. But there is a little open sign on the door. You guys walk in, you hear ding, 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 ding. And the first thing that hits you is the smell. The smell of all of these solvents and dyes and other types of really potent chemicals that they use to make leather and make, tanned goods. And very quickly, a man with really black and white hair, none of it's gray, it's either black or it's white, kind of walks out, and with this sort of very strange bloodshot look in his eye, he says, "Hey, what's up? You guys need something?"
I would like to roll an immediate inside check to see if this man is on cocaine.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, go for it.
Hey man, how's it hanging? I got a 14.
It's great, just business as usual. What do you guys need? Some leather, some hides? This guy is very weird. Cocaine, maybe not, but he's like
He's just a
he
weirdo?
seems like strung out. You're not sure why.
Oh. Hey man,
Yeah, what's up?
yeah.
What are you looking to buy? What do you need?
We heard that you have a printer?
Huh?
Do you have a printer here?
A printer? My name's Luruth.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean like a object printer? I thought you were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I just got that. I was so confused.
It's wild out here
Yeah.
in Faerun, man. Or in Red Larch. Like, what a crazy day it's been.
No, but what do you guys? What do you need to print something?
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Are you able to? Can you do like posters?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Sick.
Does when you make a poster, does it have any sort of mark that you're the printer?
No. Not. I mean, it's like there's not a lot of
Is that
places
not
to
a
print
thing?
things. I mean, there could be. I could add something. Do you want that? Is that what you want?
We don't
Well, I
know.
was wondering if you could make it look like it was printed elsewhere.
There's really no. I mean, it's the paper that we have in town is what we use, so that would be the only thing that could make it traceable back to here, other than the design itself.
Could this paper
What?
Could people know that it came from here? Like, is the paper unique enough?
Let me roll something. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Could you tell?
I would like to do an insight check as to how confident he is.
Do you want it to be traceable?
No.
Then it's not.
Yeah, I still want to do an
You
insight
can do an
check.
inside check, yeah.
Yeah, to his level of confidence. 18.
18. Is anyone else doing this before I start talking?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking 6.
This dude is
You're
like
very distracted today.
he doesn't quite have cocaine vibes, but he's strung out in something, Boneless. And Miguel, this guy, I mean, he's not lying to you. He really doesn't know the answer. So he's just trying to.
Okay.
So he wants to tell you whatever you want to hear.
Yeah,
The
that's
way
kind of
he
what I
said that they print posters felt like Molly for a second, but
I lean over to Boneless, like, maybe we should actually get these printed in another town.
I think that we legit need to leave as fast as we can.
Well, I
he
think-
seems
No,
really
no, no,
nice.
no, no,
What
no,
do
no,
you
don't.
mean?
Please,
Hey,
no, I can print them.
my
I can
guy,
print them.
my
I
guy,
promise. Tell
my
me what
guy.
you need. I will print them so fast, so cheap.
Luruth,
Hey, is anything
Luruth,
wrong? Did anything happen today?
Nothing is ever wrong here.
what we're looking for is we have these posters from somewhere, and we're trying to figure out where they were made. Could you tell us
Oh yeah,
where
I
they
mean,
were made?
Maybe.
Like by the paper? Do you think? We just we're looking for an expert.
Can you show me? I can look.
Yeah, I just wondering, like, before we show you the poster, I want to know if you could tell the difference.
I mean, I can't know until I see the poster.
I minor illusion a piece of vellum with like a note from like someone that is in love with me.
Okay, great.
From my
Yeah,
pocket.
Oh, this is
made
perfect.
up, yeah.
And you hear a snap sound, as soon as something appears, and you see he's putting on gloves. Like, all right, he's got glasses on now. It's like, all right, this seems to be. This is.
I don't even know where we're
this
going
is-
with this, but
this
I'm
is some type
I'm
of
going.
this is some type of magic. This is not paper at all. In fact, this seems to be some type of visual illusion that it has manifested here. That'll be 1 gold, please.
I wave it away. I wave it away. Bye, bitches.
No.
gotta
What do you
go.
want? What do you need printed? What do you need printed? I can print it.
I'm sorry, buddy. I think we are at the wrong.
Just tell me. I can do it. I promise.
Before we go, can I do like a perception check of like the vibes in here? It's like, is there any I know there's some really strong smells, but like, is there a smell that seems like out of place? Like, it just kind of a vibe check.
Sure. You want to do like perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's a 22.
That's a
Fucking
22.
Christ.
There's really nothing. Like the store all seems very normal. Everything seems super organized and all that. It's very presentable. There are like posters up of just like demonstrating the printing process and basic instructional things for mixing different chemicals and stuff like that. The one thing you do start to notice, it's more about yourself really, is that like the longer you stand in here, you're getting a little lightheaded.
He doesn't wear a mask. He doesn't wear a mask while he like does his stuff.
Yeah, and you realize this guy, if he's in here all day, every day, he must get a lot of these fumes. And that's potentially why he acts so strange.
Okay, so guys,
Are there any windows? Is there any windoes
craft a
Esme can open?
That's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys need windows?
It's just
Is that what you need printed? You do like a
I'm
picture of a
kind
window?
of getting a headache. Can we let a little air in?
I never get
Yeah, it
headaches.
smells
Yeah,
like
open
shit
that
here,
up.
dude.
Yeah, let's open that bad boy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Like shit in here.
You open the window, air floods in. He leaps over the counter and shoves his head out like a dog. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should keep these open,
You should just
buddy.
leave these open.
No. It's better. It's bad for the leather. It's real good though. It's real nice.
You should get a vent installed or something. Then.
Mask, like.
Oh,
You
I'm
like,
pretty sure it's
die.
turning your brain into leather.
hey,
Cows
listen.
stand outside. all
Brains
the
can't
time.
be leather. That's what they tell you at leather school. But
This
your
is,
brains,
this is the most wild
the brains
NPC
can't
we've ever
become
encountered.
leather.
This
Listen.
guy's worse than evil Aaron.
I've got bills, okay?
Do you want to join our party?
Do you want to come with us?
All right.
You'll get a lot of fresh air. You'll learn some
Anyway,
skills.
let's not.
Hey, we
let's
got
not
a spot
sprint
open.
here.
I had a very
Some
successful.
chalice just left.
I had a very.
We do have a spot open.
I had a very successful business for a long time, and but so
You started closing your windows?
no.
Do
So
any
the
magic?
thing is, I have to keep the windows closed because there's a big hole in the other side of my building here, and that lets in a bunch of air as it is. So I can't open the windows, otherwise too much air gets in, and
So
it
why is
fucks
it
with
the
the
hole?
Close that hole.
I'm not made of money. Hello?
Too much
Why do you
air?
think I'm working so much? I gotta make a. We're
Too
trying to
much.
make a sale.
Why is there a hole?
Because of the flood.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to print? Do you know who caused that flood?
Some I don't know. Some swimmers or something.
Yeah, there's a group of swimmers that we were hoping to find.
Oh yeah,
that
I didn't.
maybe
You know
can
what? I
help
don't.
us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were just hoping to print some flyers.
You trying to find the
get
swimmers?
some information
You
out.
trying to make a swim team?
Well, we're trying to keep them from we don't want any more holes in walls, and we want everybody's insurance to cover it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I lead to Boneless.
You
Did-
tell me.
did
What do you
y'all
want me
know
to hear?
stuff
I've
like-
got this.
It's
Oh,
kind
sorry?
of our fault, kind of.
Oh,
Not really.
Gotcha.
Indirectly.
I've got this. I've got this. I've got quills and everything. He pulls out paper and quills and ink. It's like you can draw something. I can write down what you want on it. You just tell me what it's gonna be on the poster, and I'll print it.
Okay.
And I mean,
sick.
you got to pay for it, but it's
Here's the thing, guys. We're just gonna have a quick team huddle. Just give us 2 seconds.
Yep.
Here's the thing, guys. If anybody does fucking come back here, this guy's nuts. They're not gonna get shit out of him. He's fucking crazy.
No,
Okay?
so
We're
I
safe.
think we order them. We order the flyers, and then we go outside and nail the fucking windows shut. Each of us.
Kill him.
I mean, he's fine.
He's
But he's
fine.
like nice enough. I don't think he needs to die.
Well,
I didn't say kill him.
We should maybe
Just seal
fix his wall, and I think that would help because then he can open the windows and like maybe buy him a mask and like a, I don't know.
One of those
I
long
wonder if
ones
like
with the beak.
He can make one.
Yeah, the beefy ones.
It's a leather place. It's a tannery.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Actually, good point. Fuck. Maybe we could be kind of a trade. Hey, buddy. Hey, all right, my guy. What's up?
How about if the flyer says, in order to have a good fire, we like to make a ring of earth, and air makes fire stronger. And that's all it has to say.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
write.
like-
It just doesn't say
your-
anything about the water people.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
write
You don't
all
want it.
that
You don't want
down.
it to anymore.
This seems
Well, I kind of
like.
want to make.
Sorry.
I want the water people to feel like they're being left out or ganged up on.
Got you.
Swimmers,
Like
really
nothing
like that
explicit, nothing like we're coming to get you. Nothing, none of that. Just like they feel undercut and now they don't feel like they can trust each other.
I'm such a fan of every wave must break, though. So I think I'm just
Oh,
gonna,
yeah,
I'm just
you're
gonna
right.
personally start that rumor, like around town, because it's just so sick. I think.
We're gonna be sounding like a weird politician. Like, the wind dies, the sun sets.
Yeah, can I get that
And
one more
every
time?
wave must break.
It was very hard to follow because the sentences were pretty vague. And could you just repeat it one more time for me? And I'm going to write it down and put it on a poster for you.
What if we put? How do you guys feel about this? What if we put the fire, earth, and air symbols on it, but not the water symbol?
And then just every wave must break.
Every wave must break in like really tiny print on the bottom. What do you guys think of doing that? Doing the symbols?
Yeah, I think that's good.
That would be kind of sick. All right, so
because those who don't know the symbols won't know them, but those who will know the symbols, exactly.
yeah. Okay, cool. So it looks like it's like the propaganda poster, like the body, and then it's got like the 3 symbols, and I draw out the 3 symbols.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And then at the bottom it says every wave must break.
Okay, so we've got the vague sentences that you called propaganda, and then you got these symbols, and then at the bottom.
I can't.
Huh?
One more time, Ace. I'm sorry, honey.
No, it's all right. I'm just repeating. You want this statement that is that you called propaganda, the symbols, and then at the bottom you want this tiny little statement that says every wave has to break.
What did
It sounded like a little poem.
I'm sorry. Will you say what you said again?
I was just trying to make some sort of like, so it sounds like a good way to make a fire, like by providing it more air, and then you put the earth around it. It incorporates everybody, but no water.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Okay, cool. So this together we are stronger.
Yeah, but we forgot to mention you.
Yeah, oops.
Except for those water bitches.
So you want a good way to make a fire is to give it air and surround it with dirt, with earth.
Earth. Hold on. Give me a second here. Let me think. Wait a minute. Is this asking too much? Can we make a pun out of this?
You can make a pun out of anything.
Can we though? I mean,
can that part? that might be too much. That might be too much. Okay.
I'm trying to think of something grounded in truth.
You said this is supposed to be propaganda? You're trying to convince people of something?
Wait, I kind of like... Wait a minute. Okay, hear me out.
I'm
stoke the fire with fierce winds, always grounded together. And then it's the three symbols at the bottom.
Stoking fires with the billows of air.
Yeah. Stoke your fires with billows of air, always grounded together. That's what the body.
Okay, stoke your fires with billows of air, always grounded together.
Mm-hmm.
Is that stoke your fires with billows of air, comma, always grounded together?
I think it's yeah.
Or
we'll
always grounded, comma, together.
I think together's on its own line.
Always grounded. Period, then?
No, always grounded and then together. No periods.
No period. Okay, is together capitalized?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I think
so that's
each of the words having to do with the cult should be capitalized. So like grounded and then wind.
Yes, and fire.
Yeah.
Stoke your fires with capital F, with billows of air, capital A, always grounded, capital G. Then just together, period, right? And then you want how big you want these symbols? Like real big or just like real little? Like a signature.
I think maybe like a signature, because people, the girlies who know.
I don't, so I'm not one of those girlies.
Exactly, and that's perfect.
Okay. And then,
you don't need to understand it.
You super don't. It's
also. I don't think with as much
fumes
as you've been breathing in, I don't think you're capable of understanding.
I haven't been breathing in any fumes. Anyway.
Oh, buddy.
So you want every wave has to break at the bottom of this?
Maybe we don't put that on the poster. I think I just want to start that rumor. I think I just want to start like saying that around.
That seems less like a rumor, more like just a
everywhere
fact
we go,
of
and
nature.
making sure that like comes out.
You think people will know that's a rumor? Are you sure you don't want to print
What'd
it?
you say?
Are you sure you don't want to print it? Because people might not know that's a rumor. It sounds just like a fact about nature.
I think the girlies who know.
All right, and as we've established,
drain
I'm
the swamp
not
on
one
the
of those
bottom.
girlies.
Yeah.
Drain the swamp on the bottom? You want that? It's very popular. I think a lot of posters that say that.
Yeah, drain the swamp on the bottom.
Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.
So funny.
Terrific. You're talking about the grassroots swamp?
Yeah, the one that flooded your.
Man. We're talking about the cults, like we've been so open about
cults
it.
Of the swimmers, the swimmer cults. Those ones. They were talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many copies of this do you want?
How many? I mean, how many are you capable of making?
What are they going to run us a piece?
Yeah. Oh, that's a better question. Yeah.
It says we price them based on bulk, so you get more discounts the more you get. So like 10. We'll say I could do 10 for like 1 gold piece.
What is your turnaround time as well?
Is like 90. What?
What is your turnaround time?
What do you need
How
it
long
to be?
does it take you to make each
I could do it as
amount,
fast
each
as
quantity?
you could possibly want.
Oh,
You time
okay,
me. You
okay.
want to time me? I can make 10 like right now.
How many would we get if we fixed your wall?
Yeah. What kind of discount can we get if we fix your wall?
How can you fix my wall? It's really broken. You need to like build a new wall. You guys have building experience?
We're incredibly capable.
We're pretty sick.
Give me a check. I think, Zen, if you have any type of tool proficiency.
I'm proficient.
Like carpenter tools.
Smith's tools.
Thieves' tools.
I was thinking just mold earth, a bunch of earth against it.
Then you'd have a
Potter's
pile of earth.
tools.
Potter's tools.
I'm proficient in mold earth and minor illusion.
Oh, I can also mold earth.
And I'm a great manager.
All right, so
wood carving tools, but I don't know if that's carving.
That's closer. Okay,
smithing.
I don't know if earthbind is useful in like packing dirt together.
It's
or
not.
anything.
or maybe clay. You could or cement.
I'm gonna make my wall out of clay. Let's have Glarnock has the most useful tools, but poetry and has some also almost useful ones. So I'll say, Glarnock, you can make this check with advantage. This is just going to be an intelligence check plus proficiency.
That's the top section, right? Like the top 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have a -1 to intelligence, but you have a +4 proficiency, so you get a +3 on this roll.
And advantage?
And advantage from poetry, because he also knows tools.
Okay, first one's a 15. And the second one is a 13.
Ooh.
16.
16 is I mean you're thinking about it. You guys could maybe improve on the temporary wall that he has here, but you guys probably couldn't build a wall. And you're the only one that realizes this. Meanwhile, whoever is making this claim.
Yeah, we're guaranteeing a brand new wall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me and Boneless. Yeah, we totally got this.
Better than what we had before.
Hey, listen, we could take a whole bunch of the earth, and I could kind of, knock it into place, but there might be some holes, so you might get a little.
Don't listen to him.
You might get a little bit.
I really need that wall fixed, but I also really need money to get it fixed. So, I would rather just you pay me money for the printing.
I guess that's fair.
Isn't it like the same if the wall gets done though?
Give me a. You can give me a
persuade.
First off,
oh shit.
I think we all gave her money to Quinn.
I have 8 gold and 8 silver.
I have 60 gold.
Let's have either Esme or Boneless. Only one of you give me a deception check.
I have a +4.
For perception, I have +1. You should go.
Okay, I got you back.
This is normal.
No, I think he said deception.
Deception.
Oh, deception. You're probably better at that.
I should definitely do it.
I have a +8.
Yeah, 20, baby.
You're
I got a 31.
Oh, fuck everything.
Damn.
He's like, yeah, okay. If you you could fix my wall.
Oh,
yeah, we'll get to it right now. But you gotta help us out. But you gotta help us out.
You can fix it with like earth and shit. You can just like make it out of
Yeah. and we're gonna compact it, and it's gonna be like it's very earth tones because we have a druid here. So
it's really in right now too.
Yeah.
They're gonna be really in.
Through the hole, you see a minor illusion of a cart full of wood just suddenly appear.
If you fix my
Honestly, you don't even need a wall.
If you wait, what? Huh? No, I still need a wall. That's part of it. If you fix that, if you can fix that wall, I'll give you like 100 for free, and then like super cheap for the rest.
Great.
Right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I start molding her.
I start. I'll go into the forest and grab a bunch of sticks.
We're just gonna turn his fucking shop into a hobbit hole.
Oh my lord!
Carving ducks.
So no one here knows what they're doing. The closest thing that Glarnock knows is how to make metal objects.
Right.
And Poetry knows how to carve wood. So
I think
Poetry,
I got you a bunch of sticks. Hear me.
I think we're gonna do a group
Nice.
check. This is going to be. Y'all know you have the physical means of making this happen. This is about whether or not you have the know-how to make it happen. So this is going to be a group, just a flat intelligence check. No proficiency, just intelligence. Make sure you click on. It's not a saving throw. It's just
All of us.
yeah.
Skill check.
It's an ability check.
Ability check. That's the top again,
Yeah,
right?
it's the top
Where
again,
is
exactly.
it? Oh, up there.
Intelligence.
I have a
We
-1
need
intelligence.
more. We need 3 of you to get a 15. Already not
Damn.
doing good.
Well-
11.
Didn't get a 15.
18.
Wait, can I
one.
use my inspiration? Can I
You
roll
can use
again?
your inspiration.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh, I'll take a luck point. I'll use a luck point.
Just to fix this wall.
No,
Ah,
that was
it's
worse.
Oh my god! All
I got a
of you
3.
do worse.
Mine was also worse.
Oh my god!
Take my inspiration. I got an 18.
I'm using another luck point.
All right.
Are you?
Oh, I have
fucking
luck
kidding?
too. I want to use luck.
Use your luck.
Wait.
Go for it. We need
Wait,
2
did
more.
you
We
say
gotta
this
use
is
my-
an
How
ability
is
check?
it still so
Yeah.
bad?
Mm-hmm.
You called this an ability check?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna burn 2 sorcery points to use bend luck.
Poetry, use my inspiration. Poetry, use my inspiration.
I'm using
Alright,
my
I'll
last.
try again.
20.
20.
Oh my
That's 2.
God.
We need 1 more. 1 more to get
Just need one more.
15.
I'm using my
Here we
last
go.
luck point.
I can give bend luck
Wait,
to
level
If
well.
neither of you get it,
I got
I'll
a
use another.
13.
And Boneless gets a 1 again.
Okay,
Wait, I
Okay,
have more luck.
Poetry.
I have more luck
Poetry,
points.
roll again.
I just rolled from
Poetry already
whoever
rolled
just
again.
gave me their
I
inspiration.
gave you
for 13.
inspiration.
And
I
I'm
have
giving
one
you
more
bend
luck
luck now.
point. I'm just gonna burn them
Roll
all.
Alright,
again.
Esme and Poetry, one more
Miguel,
time.
didn't you use your
I
bend luck?
Oh my
That's
god.
a 15. Oh my god. You got
20.
We're just blowing through all our
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
And you finally reach 4 successful checks. Throughout this process, it's the most chaotic thing any of you guys have ever done. And that you build a wall, and then one of you accidentally tears it down by putting
Build
dirt
the
on. You
wall.
build it up,
Build
and
the
then
wall.
put it back, like pours dirt on the top, which breaks it. Then you start building it up with dirt, and somebody picks a stick in it, and that tears all the dirt down. And you're just constantly rebuilding and rebuilding and rebuilding until you finally manage to pack in the dirt in between the sticks and the wood and make something that is actually relatively sturdy. Via all the
did it,
magic
guys.
you could possibly put into building a wall. And you have done it. You have built this wall.
My face hurts so much.
Oh my god.
It is even airproof. It is the wind doesn't get through it very much, and it keeps all of the fumes inside. And
Good.
Luruth comes up to you, and he says, "Wow, I knew you could do it, but you really did it. Oh my God, it looks terrible, but it's a wall. Oh my God, it's solid and everything. It is the grossest wall I've ever seen. I think there's worms in it, but howie.
Oh, we threw those in for free.
We didn't
Yeah.
say it would be an attractive wall.
I didn't ask it to be an attractive wall, but it is a wall. I can't say you didn't make
Making
a wall.
Red Large
There's-
great
There's
again.
wood and it's
Oh,
solid.
no, please.
Making Red Large great. I really like that. Merlga. Erlga. That's something there. Anyway, I should put that on a poster.
You should not. You should not.
No?
Maybe you had.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Interesting. Well, anyway, yeah, so, okay, while you were working on the wall, I made 100 of these.
You are so fast.
Wow.
Yes,
holy
I
shit.
did. Do you need, how many more do you need?
That might be kind of good, dude.
100? You don't just need 100?
I mean,
Maybe
should we do another
50
100
more.
and go to 2 towns and like just
Oh,
Well,
I
I
see,
think we
you know.
should get on our space whale and drop them from the sky.
then we
Again, the
definitely
space whale
need,
does not fly. He hovers.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And
Oh.
we can't have him know it came
We're just
from
like
us.
6 feet off the ground.
Yeah,
like,
he's
throwing
just
papers at
yeah.
people.
In
So
their
they
faces.
did in the old
Stacks
days.
hitting them in the head. Just
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, 100's probably enough. I think we just like send Boneless into the bar and they tuck them into everybody's pockets
I can do that.
clandestinely.
Mm-hmm. Slip them on
Yeah. I
in
can do
there.
that as a. Oh, I can look like an air cultist while I do it too.
All right.
I mean I could like you could use because is it a disguise kit that you have or is it the disguise self?
I
spell?
have their robes.
Yeah, we have like 2 of
I
their
have 2 of their
cloaks.
robes. Yeah. And then I
Oh,
can use the
then
disguise spell to-
then I could as well, like, and just like walk around with like myself on fire.
Oh, sick, dude.
Good
Guys,
luck to
let's
anybody
grab
doing
a-
the
You could be,
recap.
you could be
So-
air cold and I could be fire cold.
Did you, how many more do you want? Do you want 100? Or
Yeah,
Let's
so
do
let,
100.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do total of 200.
200? Okay, that
So
would
that's gonna be 10 gold, right?
Well, it's 50.
Huh?
It was one gold. It was one gold for. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's right. 10 gold. Yeah, that's what I said.
10 gold for 100 is what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said, right?
mhm,
But you
mhm.
said you were gonna give us a discount.
Yeah, so let's call it 5.
Okay. Alrighty.
You got this, Miguel?
Yeah,
Okay, bet. Thanks.
I'm Mr. Money, tiny little bags.
Mr. Money, Tiny Little Bags. I think I know him.
Yeah.
I think he's related to my cousin.
He's my cousin.
Oh, he's
is
your
you related to
cousin?
Cricket?
Are we
Oh
cousins?
no.
If he's related to my cousin and he's your cousin, does that mean we're cousins?
We're cousins.
What's
You should give me an extra discount because we're family.
I already spent it.
Oh. Well, you should give us another 100 for another half of that.
I can't afford it. Got more stuff to fix. The wall was just the start of it. I need a whole new.
All right. Then you know, next time we see each other at the family reunion, I'm just not going to talk to you.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'll understand.
It's like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, thank you for your business. Please tell other people to come in here and print things or buy leather.
Do you have one of those scary, like creatures watching out for your hut here?
I cannot afford it. They're very expensive. I have a deal. I have a deal with the guy at the Ironhead Arms, who we kind of share. But otherwise, I only pay him a little bit to get the thing there.
Okay, cool.
It's like
I
a
pass
communal
him.
scary creature.
Oh, that'd be kind of sick.
Let's drop him one of those business cards and dip. Don't we have some of your business cards to give him?
I grab the business card from you and I write, keep your windows open, and then hand it to him.
LOL.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pass
is this
him.
For Claude? Is this Claude's business card?
Let me see here. 2 more gold, and sorry, I'm looking for the gems that I have. And like one of the gems that I
giant spider.
It's a giant
What giant
spider
spider?
lady. You see on top of the Ironhead Arms is a giant spider lady.
Ooh.
I should say a giant spider with the instead of a head, it's the torso of a lady.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm. And she has a sword.
Well, I can't find my other gems for some
There she is
reason,
again.
but I'll pass him like 3 more gold,
Mhm.
and just say, and if anybody asks, you know, the Howling Hatred asked you to make these, okay?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. That's who you guys are?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure, dude.
Got it. Howling Hatred. you want a receipt?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Great.
No paper trail of this.
In fact, burn like anything that has to do with any of this. Like,
okay, I could do
get
that.
rid of it.
Yeah.
Is what his notes that he wrote down like still sitting on the table or something?
Nope. He eats them.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
What
Good call.
What type of person is he? Like, what is he?
He seems like a half orc.
Oh, okay. Okay, sick.
I like him. He's weird.
He's something.
And you guys
All right, buddy.
head back out.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank
Bye.
you. Please.
Keep the windows open.
I can't, but thank you.
We fixed your wall. Open the damn windows.
Okay,
Just
just a little
one.
bit. Just
Just
a little
keep
bit.
one
Just-
open.
Yeah, just one. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Howling hatred. Thank you for your business. And you guys head out. It took a couple hours. It took a while to build that wall. So it's towards the end of the day now.
A lot of
A
casting
couple
time.
hours. That's actually really impressive. Then.
Yeah. But hey, you guys have a lot of magic, you know. What moving things around wasn't the hard part. It was just learning how to build a wall in the process of doing it.
My confidence was not misplaced.
Indeed. And you know what? It took all the
Not
magic
even a
you
little
had.
bit.
It took
it was.
literally
You just found
all
it.
the magic you had, and you've built a wall. That's what you did. And you trudge home as the sun begins to set on this very productive day of building a wall and not much else. And talking to people and all sorts of things until you finally arrive at home. Just in time.
Yeah, space whale.
Just in time to see a strange thing floating in the sky above your house. It just
With
looks
a
like
giant bow, like my super sweet 16.
it just yeah. It looks just like a floating house almost, something strange that's like way up there in the sky that you guys barely notice, but just because you're waiting for something, you see it up there. And then it stops like directly above your house here. And suddenly a huge bright light shines down on all of you. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why is it trying to blind us?
14.
22.
11.
Ten.
Oof.
Fail. Everyone under 14. Fail.
And
You guys, as you look up, you're briefly blinded from this super bright light shining that begins to then flash. And as it flashes, you can barely see this very long, oblong shape getting bigger and bigger and bigger until the shadow fully blocks out the light. And standing, or I should say hovering, before you is a strange, beautiful, whale-like creature with metallic skin and glowing blue eyes. And on it is a little note that says, in common, "My name is Fakusin."
Bakusa?
Fakusin.
Bakusa.
Mm-hmm.
Bakusin?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Like
Mhm.
Pakusan?
Fokusin.
F.
Fuck.
Bakusin.
And as it very slowly descends and reaches its final little resting place in front of you all, you hear this reverberating magical sound that echoes through all of your mind. Fakusin! And that's where we're going to end our session.
He's so cute.
Fakusen!
Fakusen!
Is
It's
he
just
like
that
a
we're all making
Pokemon?
the
Does he
noise
just
in the front
speak in
yard.
his name?
You were both talking. What was that?
I said, is he like a Pokemon? Does he just speak in his name?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only thing he says. Fakusen!
Fakusen?
Fakusen! Fakusen! He doesn't say much, but he says Fakusen. And that's your new steed that will carry you on your adventure as you set out for whatever cult hideout is next. Y'all going to bed for the night?
He gets sleeping time, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll
So
call it-
We did a lot of cards today.
burn through
call
all
that-
our luck points.
Yeah, we'll call that a long rest. And you guys will pick up with Fakusen tomorrow.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much. Hang on, let me pause this music. This is too spooky. There we go. Whew. Thank you once again. This has been our session 68 of Princes of the Apocalypse. Once again, I'm Ace the GM. I'm your friendly neighborhood game master. I run D&D professionally. You can find me on startplaying.games if you want to play D&D with me. You can book a session with me through there. I love teaching new people. I would be nothing without these lovely players. Thank you so much, lovely players. You guys are the best. We will go through everyone and tell you who they are and where you can support them. Starting with Boneless. Boneless is played by Mary at mostlyasian.tm on Instagram. Is that right? Very good. Glarnock is played by Matt, who is played by Glarnock. It's sort of a...
There is only Glarnock.
There's only Glarnock. Oh, Jesus. That's loud. Esme is played by January, who is at January Vogel on Instagram and has dangitdesign.com, right?
Yeah, you can buy like embroidery hoops.
Oh, pretty. Very nice.
It's a gecko. Well, it's not yet.
We also have Poetry, who is played by Kirby at Putterman5000. We have me on TikTok. That's right. We have Miguel, who is played by Berto. Berto has a website called abec.io. And, Gawain's not here. So sad. No credits for Gawain. Thank you guys so much for playing. And thanks to anybody that was watching. Thanks to anybody that watched with us or that watches later. We really appreciate you. Everybody say bye.